Hey, what's up fellas, Mario here, and welcome back to Z.A.T.O. And I apologize. I immediately have to get that out that I apologize that this is taken this long to get out than just the next episode, because the first episode did really well, and you guys really enjoyed it. So I do apologize for taking this long to get the next one out. I was very busy, but you know, I'm here now, and it won't be that big of a gap again in between episodes, so I apologize. I was also very tempted to just play that outro, the intro of the game for you again, if you remember the anime intro. Very tempted to play that every time, but then I realized I was going to annoy people. But yeah, let's get back into it. The inside of the Z.A.T.O cafe is warm. It looked that way whenever I walked past its huge glass windows, the whole interior basking in golden light. I don't remember which characters were playing now, because we switched off of Asya. I can't remember what her name was. Was it Maria? I did feel tempted to enter a couple of times, but whenever I saw my classmates there and realized they'd see me sitting at the table all alone, I just kept walking. Marina, you'd never really been here before. Oh no, okay, so we're still playing as Asya. We're just going to the next chapter, which I'm assuming is about Marina, the next episode. I can't remember what voice I gave Marina, but Asya's voice is just very nervous. Well, it's the first time for everything. You gotta try their birds and milk souffle. So good. Alright. I think my mom brought something home from this cafe a couple of times. Eclairs, Medovik, some other sweets. Again, so sorry. I don't remember much, but they must have been good. I always bought my own treats at the store. They're cheap and tasty. Yeah, cheaper than these for sure. Oh, you got something else? I like kartoshka more. Why didn't you recommend it then? They only had one left. Seriously? Hey, don't misunderstand. You just look like a bird's milk kind of person, you know? What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. Just take a bite. Take a bite. Do you like it? It's wonderful. See? She didn't give her the satisfaction. We should have just said it was disgusting and her meal would have been better. Marina is drinking coffee. Let me get back into my answers because I was reading all the dialogue. It's like I see her inner monologue, which is so taxing on my voice, but it also brought back good memories of Let's Plays I've done. She seems like a nice girl. At first I thought she was trying to mess with me or play some sort of prank, but now it doesn't seem so. When she pulled me all the way down the stairs, I thought she wanted to talk outside the school. Wait, it's cold as heck, let's go somewhere comfy, so she said. I glanced around. I suppose it is pretty comfy. Most of the customers seem to be other school kids, though the adults are probably at work. We sat on the table in the very corner, nestled just behind the window panes and a good distance away from everyone else. I looked back at my teacup. I wonder what Ira would order here. Right. Marina. So, you know I met Ira yesterday. Did you see us? She cheers and shakes her head. Nope. Then, she told me about it. So, yesterday, as far as I know, I'm the last person to have seen her. You met Ira. When exactly? I'm not sure. Around 8 in the evening, I think? Yeah, that lines up. You rang my intercom at 5:30. Came to your house? Yes. She asked me to come out and her voice sounded distressed. I invited her to come inside, but she refused. No, please just come down. I need to talk. So I ran down and... She looks so shaken. Take a picture of this as well. I'm using these for backgrounds. I've never seen her like that before. Not in a long time, at least. Yeah, she looked rough when I saw her too. Right? I tried to calm her down, but she kept sobbing. I can't. You were right. I shouldn't have. I think? I don't know. I don't think I can help it anymore. I don't want to go. It's okay. It's okay. You won't go. Ira her you won't go. No, I know. There's no more time left. That's it. I'm out, Marina. Don't say that. We can fix this. You can still... No, I can't. Nobody can. I can't even write anymore. Can't write anything. Ira. I held her while she stood there, weeping. I kept saying the same stuff. She kept saying the same stuff. I didn't know what to do. And she said, she saw me. Just now. Before I came here. Huh? That freaking weirdo. Asya. He saw me like this. He saw me. Weirdo? Her words, not mine. He laughs. Don't take it personally. You know how Ira is. You can contact that personally, because that was... everyone calls you that, though. You seem to cool down a little after that. Hey, are you sure you don't want to come up? You can stay over at our place if you don't feel right. It's fine. I'm okay. I'll be going then. Wait, come on, just like that? Yeah. Bye. You're kidding me. And then she left. You didn't try to stop her? I mean, I can't, restrain her. And hey, I could ask you the same thing. You didn't hold her down with hands behind her back, did you? No, I didn't. I did just watch her walk away, didn't I? But judging by Marina's story, looks like these two really were friends. I'm saying Marina, but it's just Marina, isn't it? Because there's no Y. What did she say again? Hasn't seen Ira like that in a while. But she's been in a similar state before. And now she's all messed up. All because she'll be forced to leave? So, why can't we tell anyone about this? Well, how much do you know about Ira's family? Admittedly, not much. I know they've had some issues before because of Ira's behavior. They say she'll be expelled and sent away after this quarter. That's about it. Well, you're not far off. Her parents have been catching lots of flack. Yes, but I still don't really understand it. What do you mean? I mean, even if they're getting criticized sending Ira away, it just feels like they're giving up on her. Well, what do you suggest they do? We only have one school. If Ira gets expelled, she has to study somewhere. That's true. But it feels wrong. There must be other options. I guess some people learn at home. But I'm pretty sure you gotta be disabled to get approved for that. I think you actually did, I guess, in 1986, right? Because this is when that game takes place. I don't think you can just homeschool back then. And who's gonna teach her? Her dad works at the institute, her mom's a nurse. No one has the time for that. Wait, I thought her mom was... I don't like it either, but I can see where they're coming from. I look down at the cake I've been aimlessly picking at. He's right. I was so quick to cast a moral judgment. And I expect their whole family to move just because of Ira's poor attendance. And I expect them to come begging on their knees for the board to keep her enrolled. It's just so childish. I understand, but what does this have to do with keeping silent? Do you know Ira has a little brother? That's actually pretty shocking to me. A little brother? I had no clue. She does. His name's Tolik. Funny kid. I really had no idea. That's okay. You see, it's true Ira's parents haven't had it easy, but Tolik's got it so much worse. You know how when adults are cruel, they try to be subtle about it? Kids don't. It's not so bad when you're in kindergarten. Sure, some kids won't play with you because their mommy told them not to, but they're still too small to really get it. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. However, he's going to school next year, so right after his sister got expelled. That's one hell of a legacy to walk into. No pressure, right? At least nobody will expect too much from him. Don't say that. Sorry, bad joke. My point is, everyone knows that it's gonna get worse. I can imagine. Yeah, On top of all that, picture how people will react if they found out his sister was unstable. I was already prone to anger. You've seen it yourself, right? Now imagine adding hysterics to the mix. Sobbing, panicking, acting strange. Not a great look. Well, that's a bit crude. I wouldn't call it what Ira did hysterics. I wouldn't either, but you know how they're going to paint this. I mean, I get what she's saying. She's saying like, oh, we can't say this because we don't want her brother to have it even worse. Like, you know, the last thing Ira would probably want is ruining her little brother's entire school life because of like something that we couldn't control, or something that we could control by not getting it out. I think we can tell the police though. I think if we tell the police, no one's gonna be like, yes, let us go tell the 14-year-old at high school what happened with Ira's disappearance. So, you know, I get not wanting to tell the dean of the school though. Word spreads fast. You say anything to the teachers or the police? Well, actually, yeah, I didn't think about that. We are in a small town. So that would get around quickly even with police. The next day, everyone in town will know. That's why I don't think it would help anyone, Asya. But maybe I could give them a clue? What clue? Well, if anyone should give a testimony, it's me. I saw her last, right? Right. That makes sense. Well, I told him I saw Ira from our apartment window around that time. You know, about the part where I come down to talk. But I don't know how helpful that'll be. She seemed to go in the direction of her house after we met, but I didn't exactly follow her home. So not much of a pointer. At least they know she didn't leave the city. Border control could tell them that much, right? This sure is a pickle. I've had my doubts about reporting from the start, and now Marina has solidified them one by one. Tolik, this really could harm Ira's little brother. But if that's the case, are we really supposed to sit back and do nothing? I don't like the idea of that. There's one more thing I want to clear up. One burning question Marina must know the answer to. By the way, you seem to be a good friend of Ira's. Maybe you know something about this? Good friend is generous. I mean, I guess I am. Just don't tell Ira that. She'll break out in hives. Oh no. Really? Yep. She said my jokes get on her nerves. Can you believe that? Yeah, I believe that. What? Mean? Sorry. I'm used to the abuse. Wait, that gives me an idea. Huh? Let's climb a roof and yell some crap like, Ira should go, Marie should go, best friends forever. That girl will come back just to choke us. Wow, that's so smart, ain't it? But the roof's slippery this time of the year. Oh, boo. Tie a rope around you then. Why me? You seem lighter. That's it. Don't worry. I'll hold you real steady. I have a strong center of gravity. It's how you killed Ira or something like that and I'm next. So I'm doing the screaming then? Exactly. No. I'm no good at that. Don't worry. I'll just pretend to lose grip on the rope. You'll shriek your lungs out. I refuse. How long's it been since I last chatted with someone like this? Chatted. It feels like forever. Marina. Huh. We keep talking, I don't feel uncomfortable. Not one bit. Really. I haven't felt so carefree speaking to a person in a while. Could conversations be this easy? It feels like I'm chatting. Especially considering the circumstances. Just yesterday, we both saw Ira agitated and crying her eyes out. Today, we learned she never came back home. It's supposed to be terrifying, but for some reason, it's as if both of us are certain we'll see her again. As if there's no way things would not turn out okay. We have to. Oh, what the heck? Crap. Why now? Oh man. Vadim and his goons. They finally let you in, huh, Shubina? This place is really going downhill. Hey, Vanek. Marina. These two know each other? Look at you, getting a replacement already. Can't blame you. But come on, Shubina. Of all people. He looks at me. No offense. You're keeping tabs on all my friends? How flattering. Asya, he's in love. Yeah, in your dreams. It's just funny how you always gotta have someone around like that. Someone like that around. Someone like that? Marina menacingly lifts her coffee cup. You want this on your pants? Ooh, scary. You want to get banned from your single hangout spot? I won't. It'll just be a happy little accident. With your aim? Look who's talking. Asya, this guy couldn't aim for the toilet till he was 11. His mattress, however... Shut up. That's not... You gotta make sure none of his buddies heard that. He glances back at us trying to look unbothered. Why am I even talking to you? Good question. Wasn't she your best friend or something? Huh? Jeez, why does everyone keep saying that? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. She's gonna be having a snazzy time without her around. Having a good laugh and all. And... You were joking about it too. Huh? In class, you laughed when they declared Ira was missing. Well, she ain't my friend, is she? That itch attacked me. That's not the point. You don't think she's really missing? I don't give a dang. And you don't really seem to either. Why should anyone? You're exhausting. Don't worry. The feeling's mutual. I mean, I know we're supposed to hate this guy, obviously, but my god, like, just what an absolute egg. It's like, oh man, I'm having a nice time chilling out with my friends. Wait, is that two girls over there minding their own business? Let me go bother them and tell them how tiring it feels to go talk to them. My god. Well, whatever. I just came in to check if it's really Shubina over here. Thought I was hallucinating for a second. So what? They let you out in public now? Must be a big day for you. Having fun? She was before you showed up. 1, not talking to you. 2, learn to take a joke. Whatever. My boys are waiting for me. Ciao, ladies. Enjoy your evening. Hey, thank you. The sneering grin, Garen strolls back to his friend group. What the heck was that? Guess I shouldn't be surprised at running into him. The kids hang out at the cafe all the time. Even so, a bucket of cold water just got splashed over my head. It's alright, Asya. Jeez, can you believe this? Yeah, I didn't expect that. No, seriously, how can a man be so catty? Huh? Never thought about it. Nah, it's just pathetic. He glares at the table of schoolboys from across the room. Do you two know each other? Yeah, we played together as kids. Oh, it's a boring story. We got along when we were little, and I grew into a normal person and he grew into a jerk. And we stopped talking. The end. I suppose that happens a lot. Yep. Well, I'm not exactly sad about it. It's like, bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Speaking of which, wanna head out? No fun sitting here with those losers sticking up the place. Yes, let's go. Aw. This is really cute. I hope nothing bad happens. Can we just let Asya be happy for a little bit? Just have someone. The cold immediately stings our noses as we step outside. The sky is just as dark as it was when we went in an hour ago. It's a deep violet. One of my favorites. Arena huffs and grumpily pulls up her scarf. Is your entire out? Oh, okay, you just put on a jacket. Man, I wish we had more cafeterias or something. Well, there's the pub. The pub. I guess we could get in. I've been told I look mature for my age. Is she seriously considering it? Also, who told you that? If you want to sit somewhere, we can go to the, library. I realized how lame of a suggestion that was halfway through the sentence. And here I thought I was doing alright. Library? I never thought of that. Well, it's rather nice if you just want to, be at peace for a bit. Whoa, at peace? Peace and quiet's important, yeah. Self-reflection, meditation, contemplation, like Buddha and stuff. Yeah, I hear you, I get it. Buddha? Isn't that the guy who lives down the street? Sounds great. I'll try it sometime. Thanks. You're welcome. I think I'll go home for today, though. Yes, that's alright. I was thinking the same. Cool then. It was nice talking to you, Asya. Sorry about the whole V.A.T.O thing. Oh, no, don't worry. It's not your fault. He just came up to us, so... Nah, I kinda made it all worse. The guy just drives me up the wall. Yeah, that's fair. Guess Ira and I have that in common. Did she really throw a freaking chair at him? Yes, she did. Hey. I'm sure she's fine. You are? Yeah. This probably sounds silly, but it's like I believe in her. No way she would just go and disappear like that. I think I get what you mean. Ira's really tough. Exactly. She's not going down that easy, yeah? Yeah. Oh, this is adorable, dude. I'm sorry. I gave you do best voice acting. I'm just loving this like it was an anime. This is so adorable. Oh, God, please don't ruin this. Well, I'll be going then. See you around, Aiska. Bye-bye. Yeah. I guess the little nickname she gave. Marina energetically waves her mid at me and runs off down the road. I wave back before going on my own way. I shoot a parting glance at the cafe. There's a table occupied by Garen's goons, and ours is... And repeat attention to it, but the table we sat at is half obscured if you look at it from outside. At this angle, only Marina's back would be visible to passerbys. If she usually sits there, then Ira might have sat at this cafe as well. That makes sense with Garen's comment too. Replacement. He must have only gone there when Marina dragged her in. He sat in that same spot that made Ira invisible to anyone on the outside. I wonder if that was intentional. I should ask Marina about it. And also what kinds of sweets Ira liked, and whether she preferred coffee or tea. I can't wait for Ira to come back. I beg of you, please don't make it a thing like where Ira ran away somewhere in a panic state and like died in the cold. I really don't want that. Oh man. Get a little closer to my mic where you can hear me even more. I forgot. I totally forgot. Garen came up to us and it just slipped my mind. I wanted to ask Marina about the man Ira was seeing. It doesn't feel like something she would do, but after everything I've learned, I'm not sure if I knew Ira at all. December 20th. We don't talk much at breakfast, but I asked my parents if they heard about her disappearance in the morning. Dad said what I expected. Oh my god, I forgot it already. Rivesky's daughter. Yeah, we got a notice. You know Ira's dad? Did you see him yesterday? No, we're not acquainted. I don't think he came to work. I see. Do you think they'll find her? Of course they'll find her. Not a big city. That's true. But there's still been nothing since the news came out. It's been a day. The police would know if she left through the control post. I suppose. It doesn't feel like anyone's looking. They are. A few of my colleagues went in for questioning. Really? Nothing came of it. It's just a big waste of time. I don't see what someone's teenage rebellion has to do with us. Mom slowly shook her head. Poor girl. This made me feel a little more determined. It's clear the attitude towards the case is pretty much the same between kids and grown-ups. But it does sound like there's an actual investigation going on. The police aren't just sitting back. At least there's that. No updates. Oh god, I gave you guys all dumb voices. Because classmate A, I didn't know if they were a girl or a guy because there was two classmates A. One was a girl and one was a guy. So I have no idea. I'll just give the girl voice. I haven't heard anything. Yeah, me neither. Boring. Boys, the desk next to me are copying my homework. Stop letting them do this, Asya. Everything's already back to normal. The same conversations, the same digs. Hey, at least Shubina got herself a new friend. Yeah, what's up with that? Got kicked out of the library? I can't go to a cafe now? Look who's getting sassy. We're only curious, you know. It's rare to see you crawl outside your little cave. And what of it? We're just so proud of you, putting yourself out there and all. Wanna hang out with us while you're at it? And what are you doing? What? It could be fun. No, it wouldn't. No, it couldn't. Shubina, don't listen to him. Well, how about it? Come on. You're probably all sad after your Aroshka went MIA. You gotta cheer up a little. She's fine. Leave her be. We can all go to the movies or something. How's that sound? I don't. Easy, just messing with you. I've had him drop it already. Okay, this is the guy version, I think. Dude, don't ruin it. She was about to agree. You're such an arsehole. I wasn't going to. I sigh. It's always gotta be like this now, huh? Ira might come back soon, but she's transferred. That's all I have to look forward to every day. Don't they get tired of this? Always the same jokes. Although, it won't get any better if you keep doing this. It will only get worse. Worse, huh? I'm trying to imagine what that'd be like. You talk about it as if I were being bullied. That's not really the case, is it? We've all seen Scarecrow. We know what actual bullying looks like. Nobody's hurting me or destroying my clothes. The worst I have to deal with is some tasteless jabs. If anything, I ought to grow a thicker skin. I imagine she meant the boys would get more cruel. Would they really? Don't guys riff on each other all the time? They always call each other names and laugh about it, right? It's just the way their friendships work. It's not fair to assume they're trying to make me feel bad. God, I hate how good the creator is at writing, like, Asya's mentality of why she doesn't fight back. Like, the creator's really good. Like, they've dealt with bullying themselves before. Of the loops you'll go in your mind, say like, oh, I'm not being bullied because other people have it so much worse than me, so it's not really bullying. Like that Scarecrow thing of like, oh, God. Because that's how it is for a lot of people. They don't realize it's bullying, or they understand, but they don't want to accept that, like, they're actually getting bullied. But you know, it's always bullying if someone's just making fun of you or anything like that. As I say, just because someone's in a full body cast next to you doesn't mean your broken arm hurts any less. But you know, it just, it hurts. Someone please kill Vatum. Vatum. If they aren't really trying to be mean, what reason would they have to be more cruel? All things considered, they've been treating me rather politely. I mean, I've never been called a dumbass or an arsehole. So, I know it was a joke, but speaking hypothetically, would it really be so bad if I went somewhere with them? It may be a bit rude, but I'm also, well, I'm kind of a wuss. So, no. What are you thinking? Huh? Did you forget? What? Did you forget the last time they caught you all alone? That was a prank. That time no. It was my fault. I just overreacted. I always do. You will overreact again. It will happen again. But Garrett wasn't with them. It wouldn't happen now. It wouldn't be the same. That's right. It'll make it worse. Sorry. You're right. I understand. That was just your subconscious that just saved you right there. Asya. Marina. Hi. Marina runs to me across the hallway. Feel a little better right away. Hey, got home safe yesterday? Isn't it obvious? You got some sass in your mind. Yes, thanks. You? I almost died. What? Okay, so there's this hopscotch on the way to my house. She slept. Can you believe that? They didn't even sand it. That's a hazard. A deadly hazard. Unforgivable. That's what I'm saying. I told my bro to file a complaint, but he just blew me off. Imagine that. That's so terribly rude. And basically crippled. He doesn't even care. Oh no. Is it that bad? My butt hurts. Get well soon. We chat about dumb things like that for about a minute or two. I still can't wrap my head around how natural it feels. It's so much fun, but I can't shake off the feeling that we're trying to stave off a question no one wants to hear the answer to. Marina has been nice enough to set an easygoing atmosphere. It's only natural that I should be the one to ruin it. By the way, have you heard anything from Ira yet? If Marina were a dog, her ears would droop. No. You? No. He never... Sorry, I'm sorry for like randomly inter jumping so much, which is my own commentary. I always didn't like how that's a thing with humans where they're like, hey, did you find this thing yet? No, did you? And it's like, if I found it, then why on earth would I even ask you? It's some weird courtesy thing in our minds. Where we just have to ask the other person like, oh no, did you do the same? So yeah, I don't know, like that. No, we never had each other's contacts. I see. Should have figured. I doubt she'd call me even if she had my number. Marina was the person Ira went to. If she did get in touch with anyone, it would have to be her. Her or... Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. No? What is it? Hey, look around. The hall is rather crowded. More than I would like. I'm not sure it's a good place to discuss this. Marina seems to understand what's on my mind. Hey, how about we talk about it after school? You don't have any plans, right? I'm free, so yes, it'd be great. Sweet. I got 5 lessons, so meet me right after. Alright, later then. I gotta get back to my friends. Okay, see ya. She returns to the group of girls on the other side of the hallway. Marina is pretty popular. Well, duh. She's a really outgoing person. Seems like the type that can get along with just about anybody. I'm just not so used to people like that paying any attention to me. It doesn't feel real. As if it's breaking some sort of unspoken rule. As if it's yet another way the universe has allowed me to cheat. School day passes slowly. The boys don't talk to me after our short morning exchange. That's good. The room felt like it was buzzing with gossip only yesterday. But everyone seems to have already lost interest. But what more is there to say? I think that's how it works when somebody you don't exactly care for leaves the picture. If Ira had never stood up for me, it'd probably feel the same. The Russian lesson drags on and on. They called me to the blackboard last time, so I should be safe today. My thoughts drift back to a different place. My eyes wander. The windows. Then frost engravings have begun appearing on the glass. Later than I expected. Maybe the humidity levels haven't been right. They always draw it swirly in cartoons. I wonder why. The frost I tend to see is nothing like that. It looks a lot more like an imprint of a prickly pine, or a clear surface shattered into freckles. Fractals. A maze of edges expanding and folding over one another. It forces you to focus and unfocus. It pulls you in like a kaleidoscope. It makes it so that you look at it into... Why? I just noticed, why is the background shaking? It makes it so that you look at it, into it, and through it. Into the same repeating pattern of white barbs and ornaments of needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles. A glass that shattered without being broken. An edge without a piercing point. I think I've seen something like that before. Right. It's just like that time. The pattern manifests itself in jagged lines. It draws closer and closer. It invites me in. I almost understood something back then. I almost realized something very good and important. It wasn't in the right state at the time, but maybe now. Maybe that's why I'm seeing it. Maybe it's time. I just look closer. Strain my vision. The concentration of sharp edges is so dense. My head and skin and eyes begin to sting. Is there a form? A shape? Oh, there is something. A sign. A number? No. It's not enough. If only no, it's too much. Too bright, too beautiful. It's overwhelming, my eyes blur. So beautiful I might cry. It's too much, too much, too much, too much, too much, it's too much, it's too much. A bird flies past the window. Our girl Asya just had a near panic attack from overstimulation. Huh? I look around. Everyone is quietly writing in their notebooks. Did anyone hear that? Did anyone see? My eyes snap back to the frost-covered window. It's lovely. The snow was falling lightly on the yard. The long gray clouds glide constantly across the tundra. I stand by the main entrance and wait for Marina to show up. She should be free at the same time as I. Why isn't she here yet? It's been a couple minutes. A thought occurs, or rather an unpleasant memory, that let her bring from many weeks ago. Did she have... No, it can't be it. Marina isn't like that. I walked down the steps. You might have thought we were meeting in a different spot. It's not like either of us specified we'd be at the school gate. It must be a misunderstanding. Maybe she had PE and used the back exit? Scout the perimeter just in case. The snow around the yard is deep. It's somewhat bothersome to trudge through. Because of that, when you see someone go behind the school, you know they're either doing sports or trying to smoke without being noticed. I don't believe Marina smokes, though. Oh. I hear soft voices come from behind the gym. Ah, Marina's class was beginning out of PE. I knew it. Maybe I can catch her there. Don't mess with me. Stop playing frickin' dumb. Why, dang it. I told you I don't know. Sorry. What? You know what's going on, don't you? Think I forgot? He's been saying random crap, staring at nothing. Mom's getting real worried and you know this, right? Right? The voice was so shaky it takes you a moment to recognize it. I was Garen. Wow. Wait, Garen? This anxious? You had this, Marina. Vanek, I'm begging you. Please. Please. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I don't know. I wish I did, but you got better. Listen, don't give me that. I have a pair of eyes, alright? I know you're not the same or whatever, I get it. But you're functional. So I need to ask you, please. What? I wanted to back off all sneaky like, man, did that backfire? Why did I have to slip? Asya! You... No, he's mad at us. It wasn't my fault, I mean, you were yelling. I just heard it. For I know Karen pulls me up by the front of my coat. You little bitch. Think you could eavesdrop on people now, huh? I didn't... Hey, let her go. He was listening in on us. No, I said let her go. He grimaces but loosens his grip slightly. So, Rubina, I was waiting for Marina. We were supposed to meet up after school. That's right, we were. Though, I thought we'd meet by the gate. You weren't coming, so I thought I'd look for you. And when I crossed the corner here, I slipped and fell. Jeez, are you okay? Yes, I think so. What? You're saying you didn't hear crap? No, nothing. Yeah, right. You suck at lying, Shubina. I'm not... Hang it, Vanek. Drop it already. Whatever. Sure. He almost throws me to the side. Rita runs up and saves me from another humiliating fall. Piece of crap. I don't believe you for a second. Try and blabber about this to anyone. See where it gets you. What's your tone? It's got nothing to do with it. You're defending her? Why? You know she just heard all that stuff about you. You want to help or not? Garen clenches his fist. Marina doesn't look at him, instead helping me get out the snow on my clothes. So you have a way. We can talk later. Oh, wait. No, why not now? I mean, she totally heard everything we said, right? Might as well. Actually, why don't you do a little recap? How about it? Come on, go ahead. Think you're being clever. This will come to bite you in the arse, Marina. Yeah, I think I've had enough of you today. Asya, let's go. She grabs me by the arm and pulls me in the direction of the schoolyard. Does she just like dragging people around? Hey, Marina, you know where to find me. Rita doesn't turn around to see Garen's barely hidden pain expression. He glares at me. For some reason, it doesn't scare me at all. I don't even know what to think of that. Something about we know you got better, why can't you do the same for him? Oh, I love the vibe of this game now. Before long, we're out on the street. Marina runs her hand across her face with a frustrated moan. What a mess. Sorry you got dragged into that, Iska. No, I'm alright. I should be the one apologizing. And I knew I should have brushed him off. And Jor came up to me and said he needs to ask something real quick. Really? Mm-hmm. I thought, well, it's only for a minute. Worst mistake of my life. I'm sorry. Maybe if I came faster. I cut it out. That's what I get for entertaining him. So, how much did you actually hear? I mean, not enough to come up with any coherent story of what happened. It's like I told you. I didn't catch anything. I just slept. Really? You can be honest, I won't bite. No, I'm serious. I only heard some muffled voices. I didn't know it was you. Okay, that's cool then. So, is everything fine? He was in a really bad mood. No kidding. Been a while since I last saw this guy so cranky. I'm all good though. If you say so. Please be safe. So that's a Z.A.T.O. That squirt better watch out. He proudly slaps her bicep. I've been to the gym. I've held weights. 10-kilo deadlift. That bum doesn't know who he's messing with. Ooh. Well, I'll let him know. His voice sounds so carefree. Does she really believe me? If Karen's right about one thing, it's that I'm just no good at lying. You know what? It doesn't matter. Marina would be happiest if I forgot about it all. But that's what I will do. And then my lie will circle back to being true. But you didn't think of that, huh? She's a genius, truly. Anyways, I'm hungry as hell. You wanna grab a bite? We go hang out at Z.A.T.O again. Z.A.T.O's nice, but I don't have that much allowance left. Oh, I hear ya. Wait, don't tell me I made you empty your pockets yesterday. I didn't know you were running short. No, don't worry. I'm glad we went. I've been looking for an excuse to eat there anyway, so we can get something from the store this time, if you don't mind. Sure thing. I was just thinking, wow, it's perfect walking weather. It really is. Oh, I just punched my microphone. We leisurely make our way down the street, chatting about this and that. Turns out Marina goes to the cafe several times a week with different people. Classmate A on Monday, classmates B and C on Wednesday, classmates D, E, and F on Friday, and so on. Sounds fun in theory, but I'd probably die if I had to live like that. I think I would too. My god, you have a schedule for hangouts? It's not that bad. If I really don't want to go, I don't. Still, it must cost you quite a lot. I guess. I get plenty of allowance, so it's whatever. Oh, I see. That's nice then. It's good when parents are so understanding. Though I wasn't really talking about money. I wouldn't know. I live with my big brother. He doesn't care as long as I don't bother him. I don't bother him as long as I have cash. It's like we have a contract. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. You think? Yes. I mean, it sounds fun living with your sibling. And you get to eat treats at the cafe all the time. Not all the time. You think that I'm some sort of sugar addict? So that's where you get all that energy. Now listen here. I'm joking. No, I'm serious though. I don't just stuff my face there every day. You go to the movies pretty often. You know, at the community center. You could tag along sometime if you want. You mean it? Of course. The more the merrier. Though I don't know when we'll get any new films over here. Oh, I heard they're bringing in an American flick next week. We have to go. Really? I'd love to. John Wick 4. Then it's settled. Oh. Marina, please don't ever be mean to Asya. Please just be a nice person that's just helping her. The whole time, Marina and I are browsing through the aisles of the department store. I can't get this invitation out of my head. We'll go to the movies. We'll go to the movies. To a Hollywood film, no less. I'm so happy it's Saturday. A new weekend comes soon enough. Isn't that funny? I got the same kind of invite just earlier this morning. But everything about that, even if those boys were only joking, everything about that made me feel disgusting. Funny that. Man, I can't wait to get out of there. Get out of here. The store? The city, dummy. Oh, really? What, you don't? God, I I'm sorry, this guy's just staring into my soul back here. I can't wait to get out of this store. Well, I like it here. I think it's very pretty. Can't argue with that. I just wish there was more to do, I guess. I know they're planning to go expand the place. They'll take the barracks down and spring to build new blocks. And there's talks about a new sports complex. That stuff will take freaking years. I'm bored now. Oh, I had no idea about the barracks. Really? You really live under a rock, don't you? It seems like it. Well, now you know. Point is, there's jack all to do here. Can't wait until I'm done with school. Just a year and a half late. A year and a half later? Wait, hold on. Left. Oh my god. So are you 16 or 17 then? Because Asya had 3 years left. And she's 14. They're the same age. Do you know where you'll study already? No clue? I'll see where life takes me. I'm a person of countless talents. Who knows which one will be my calling? Wow, really? That's pretty amazing. I don't have that many skills, I think. Well, it's all about the mindset. I'll make bank anywhere if I just put my mind to it. As long as it's not math, or bio, or English, or chemistry, or physics, or Russian, or history, or literature. Oh, I love her cursor. Wait a second. So how about you? She just named every subject. Got any plans yet? Well, I'm only good at writing essays, so probably something in the arts. Oh, I thought you were like a top student or something. Nope, not at all. I do my homework, but when the teacher asks me something in front of the class, it's like my head goes empty. I don't do very well on tests either. Huh? That's surprising. You look pretty brainy. Thanks? No problem. You do kind of look like a nerd, but it's a good way. Both of us end up getting fruit juice and sausage rolls. That is a weird combination. For a while, we walked down the main street and I listened to Marina tell me funny stories. I don't contribute much, but at least she seems to enjoy me making me laugh. I probably come across as boring. Perhaps I'm way too easily impressed by mundane things. I look into her smile. It's lovely. I'm not sure I see anything behind it. But Marina is a very nice person. With nice people like that, it's hard to tell. I'll fix my microphone. Maybe she thinks I'm lame, but she doesn't realize it. Maybe she's stifling that feeling down out of the goodness of her heart. Maybe one day it'll become too heavy, too unbearable, and that's when she'll explode at me for all the times I've acted strange or looked too ugly next to her. That day is getting closer with each passing minute. It's rapidly approaching and she's none the wiser. But that's fine. I know it's coming, so I will prepare. Until that day, I'll enjoy my time with Marina to the fullest. God, this dialogue's getting relatable now. This small repost didn't come out of nowhere. I understand. Ira was supposed to be here until the tail end of December. Went away. The same Ira that came hasn't answered all my prayers. Bringing her to me probably cost the world a lot of effort. And when all of that effort was cut short, well, Garen called me a replacement at the cafe. Maybe that's true, from his perspective. Maybe even from Marina's. But from where I'm standing, Marina is the substitute for everything that Ira stood for. My hope, my shield, my happiness. It makes sense she appeared as soon as Ira vanished. In fact, it all lines up so perfectly, I'm surprised I didn't notice it right away. Of course, that's what it is. But then I'm not certain why it isn't working like it should. It's not Marina's fault. It's not the fault of the universe either. That leaves only one other suspect. Me. Living in my brain just refuses to connect. It feels amazing to have someone like Marina go out of her way to talk to me. Even if it's only because Ira's missing. Nevertheless, I can't appreciate it fully. I can't get lost in it the way I'm clearly meant to. As if it's not enough. As if I still keep thinking about Ira all the time. It's been 2 days since I last met her. 2 days are no reason to panic. Of course I saw her crying, but it's probably okay, right? Her taking some time for herself is nothing new. And she's really tough, so she'll be fine. Of course she will. Everyone being so, never even seen that word, blaze about her vanishment seems vapid. When you look at it objectively, the situation isn't that alarming. I'm just being a crybaby like always. It's okay to be worried. Then again, it is a harmful way of thinking. If I believe the universe has let something bad happen to someone like Ira, I'd be doubting the world's sense of justice. Not only that, but I would also be rejecting the privilege I've been given. I want to draw a point, a comparison, but all my metaphors are falling short. Maybe I'm like a child who was gifted a doll, lost it, and then started to pounce when the replacement wasn't identical to the... No. See? That's what happens. I start comparing wonderful people to toys. What's wrong with me? Even when trying to explain how ungrateful I'm being, I find the most despicable way to do so. I really don't know if I have a soul at all. You're so hard on yourself. Man, she's so hard on herself. It's hard because some of her thoughts are like really relatable too, but like she's so hard on herself. And at least Mariana checks, "Are you okay?" Mariana looks at me expectantly, holding her hands up to the hot air stream. "Oh, is that why you go there? I know Ira went there to smoke, but is that also a thing you can do just to warm up?" In our aimless strolling, we've reached the warm vents next to the back entrance of the research center. The snow around the chutes has melted, forming uneven splashes of dark soil lovingly sprinkled with months-old cigarette butts. Yes, why? You look kinda down. If you're tired of my blabbering, you can just say so. I can get a bit carried away. No, I was listening, really. Yeah. I just figured you're too polite to tell me to shut up. I wouldn't. I liked listening to you. Honest? Yeah, honest. Your stories are fun. And you have so many friends. I'm surprised that, I appreciate you making time for me at all. Please, am I supposed to sit on my butt eating cake while Ira's gone? I mean, just yesterday, we actually have important stuff to talk about. And heck, it's nice to break off from the schedule every once in a while. Variety is the spice of life, yeah? Right. I kind of put a damper on your plans. Sorry. Dude, I just said it's cool. I like talking to you. It's like relaxing. Relaxing? Yep. It's weird saying that with disappearance and all. But when I discuss this stuff with you, it doesn't feel so scary. That's amazing. I've actually felt that way since yesterday. I thought talking about such things should make you anxious, but it doesn't feel that way at all, right? Now that's scary. What kind of therapy is that? It's pretty strange. Speaking of which, you wanted to ask something? Right, yes. There's this rumor going around. I don't know if I believe it. Maybe you know? Was Ira seeing some, older man? This figures you'd hear it eventually. Yes, I thought it might be true at first that Ira could have eloped with that man or that person or something like that. But you never mentioned anything of the sort, so it's probably just gossip. Elope? Ew. Hey, I thought it sounded quite romantic. Romantic? The guy is like 35. Well, love has no age, right? Yuck. Don't go around saying stuff like that, it's dangerous. My face goes red. Did I really say something that embarrassing? Okay, well, I don't usually say anything when others bring this up. Like if somebody asks me about it, I go, man, I've never seen her do anything like that. What a load of crap. But I think you'll understand. Huh? That's my brother. Oh. That guy. The old guy? It's my bro. So, Ira and your brother are... No. They're not like that at all. Gross. She sticks her tongue out as she's about to gag. That bad? I would literally die. Oh no. But, what's going on then? If you don't mind telling me. It's fine. I think if anyone should know, it's you. Really? I can trust you, right? You're not gonna run and tittle-tattle the first chance you get, yeah? Of course. I mean, of course not. Thought so. Anyways, my brother Lev, he works in the labs. Like, the ones at the research complex. Ooh, nice music. He's been helping Ira. Helping? With what? I guess you can call it managing her stress. Huh? She has a kind of neurotic condition. Sometimes her head just goes haywire, there's nothing she can do. Lev says it's some brain chemistry stuff. I can't say anything more than that. When she got angry at our classmates, No, that's Ira at her soundest, if you can believe it. Oh, you know it when you see it. Sometimes she just can't focus on anything, any sound, any person. Once her mind gets tangled and she starts to panic. Things like that. I mean, again, this is 1986, and this might sound dumb. I have no idea when like ADHD or autism really came into effect. If it is even that, it might not be. This doesn't sound like she was prone to anger or anything like that. Just like panic attacks from not being able to focus, which is pretty normal with different versions of ADHD, if that was a thing. I'm looking that up right now. Okay, I'm back. So it was a thing where it came out, it was officially recognized a medical term in 1980, ADD, and you know, later on in 1987 it became ADHD. Very possible, I mean, this is 1986 when this takes place. Very possible she just had that, and you know, Marina either knows and just wouldn't want to tell you her stuff because that's personal, or she just doesn't know. But yeah, I had to check. I see. You think she was tangled up the day we saw her? Yes, absolutely. It hasn't been that bad in a long while. Not even a year ago she just started treatment. All along, this whole time I had zero clue. The more I learn, the stupider I feel. Just picturing her going through all of that makes my heart ache. Or Ira. We're lucky, really. I mean, I don't know where she'd be if Lev refused to help. There's only so much I could do. But he got Ira the meds. Meds? Some pills to keep her head in check. They're not the type you can get from a pharmacy. You mean illegal drugs? What? No! Don't make it sound so scary. Sorry, maybe I misunderstood. Jeez, it's nothing that bad. It's just a new type of pills, so it's hard to come by. Oh, wow. Well, anyway, I doubt Ira followed Lev's recommendations to a T. But at least she got better for a while. That's incredible. Your brother must be an amazing person. Both of you. Stop it. I didn't do much. Probably annoyed her more than anything. I'm sure you were important to her too. Huh? You think so? Mm-hmm. Well, who knows? I rejected the therapy after all. What? You just flat out refused a month ago. Stopped taking her pills, stopped coming to our place. And well, you saw what happened. But, hey, he was feeling better, right? You said it helped. Marina solemnly shrugs. He just decided that she didn't want it anymore. Meds can have some awful side effects, but I can't really blame her. Still, I wish she talked it out with us. About the pills, those little stains will only worsen. Why didn't you say any of this earlier? Huh? Why would you keep this to yourself? Why wouldn't you tell anyone she might be in danger? What if she gets injured when she's in that state? Are you seriously asking me that? I told you we can't go around telling people she had issues like that. Think about her kid brother for a second. Think about Ira for a second. You really think that her family reputation is worth more than her safety? That's not right at all. Jesus, Asya, I'm not saying that. Look, let's see into the police about Ira's problem. Let's see, I told them Lev was helping her. What then? What would that change? Would it point them towards a location? A culprit? Maybe it'd give them a motive. Yeah, I guess there's that. But so what? What do you mean, so what? They'll know she didn't run away just because she was rebelling or throwing a fit or anything like that. And everyone will understand it's serious. Everyone will work hard to find her. I'm with Asya on this one. I'm sure most people are. It's a lot. It becomes more serious is for police or just people around when they discover like, oh, she was mentally ill. Like this wasn't something where she could have eloped to date an older man or a teenage rebellion, but it was like, it could have been a psychotic episode or a mental breakdown. I think that is kind of important. Maybe the whole city will just laugh it in her face. I mean, this bitter laugh is sharp enough to sting. They'll take it seriously. Band together. Asya, you should be on TV or something. Listen, Asya. Asyenka. I hope I'm saying that right. That's not how it works at all. You mean the police? The world? You think everyone suddenly will feel bad for her? That's cute. Let me tell you what people will actually say. People will say, oh, that makes sense. I always thought there was something off with her. That's right, she was totally messed up in the head. Yeah, this was bound to happen. The people could just snap. It's sad, what can you do? No point in looking now. Betting a 10 she killed herself in a ditch. Betting 100 she froze to death. Shut up. Don't say that. Stop lying to me. I'm not lying, dang it. That's how it's gonna go and you know it. They'll turn into an excuse to gossip more. They'll turn into an excuse to brush her off. Her life, her choices, her disappearance, everything. Even if Ira's really gone, everyone will remember her as that. To be the basket case that always had it coming. Does that have a nice ring to you? That's just not right. It can't be right. It's a hard pill to swallow. Marina, be mad at me all you want. I'm also... You have no idea how mad I am. If I betrayed Ira's trust like that, I'd never live it down. I'd hate myself for the rest of my life. But why are you telling me this? Because you told me you looked up to her. So I believe you'd understand. Maybe I was wrong. You think Ira would want us to tell everyone about this? Think she'd come back and thank us? Then a blessing from beyond the grave? Don't talk about her like that. No. Come on now. Asya, you gotta face reality. You know I've already react when... No, that's not what I mean. The tears and snot that have apparently been pouring down my face. Don't talk about her like she's dead. Marina's lip trembles. Quickly sniffs her nose and fixes her collar. I don't really believe she's dead, you know. I want you to understand, alright? Ira kept silent for a reason. I don't know if she's right or wrong for that, but I get it. When people learn about those things, it never turns out good. It's just degrading. I understand. Do you? Yes. You're probably right. Not about everything, but about Ira. I can understand that. But Marina, you're also afraid, aren't you? Huh? If everyone learns about your family helping Ira with her condition, they'll suspect Lev, right? Well, you said he got her with this rare medication. Did Ira's parents know about that? No, but I don't think you're allowed to do that. Oh, well. Asya coming with, look at her serious stoic face when saying that too. That's really, you know that if, oh my god. I just have to let the story speak for itself. This is peak. Are you? Marina, you're a little selfish, huh? No, I'm just, it's okay. I know you're worried about Ira. Really. You helped her because you cared about her, right? Your brother too. Of course we did. Yeah. So please don't pretend. Don't pretend you're keeping quiet only for her sake. Or for the sake of Tolik. I mean, I'm not pretending. I know. I just want to say, I don't think it's bad that you're also worried for yourself. That's all. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm scared to get in trouble. There. You don't have to say it like that. What? I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want my brother to get in trouble. I don't want him to lose his job. Is that what you want to hear, Asya? Marina, please. I don't want to fight with you. You're the one who started screaming at me. I don't want to fight either, you know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled. Please forgive me. Jeez. Why so serious all of a sudden? Not a big deal. Maybe. I thought it was important. Sorry. Don't apologize. I feel like a total bully now. Sorry. I'll stop. No, cut it out. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Alright, I'll look away. You're crying out loud. Really chuckles and lowers her head. Her smile is rare. I just think of worry. And tired. But for some reason I don't feel sad looking at it. Something about her defeated expression makes me hopeful. It doesn't sound very nice when I put it like that. Sorry. I got carried away as well. Oh, no, not at all. You weren't rude or anything. No, really. I'm not usually like that. I don't talk like that. I know. And you're right. I said it in a nasty way, but you're right. You can come up with 100 of these noble excuses, but they're just that. Excuses. I'm trying to keep my nose clean in the end. It's really lame. That's not true. You need to look out for your own family too. All the good you did for Ira's sake still matters. Please don't belittle it like that. Maybe it does. Blech. I don't know anymore. Everyone's just looking to save their own skin at the end of the day. Every man's an animal, yeah? That's not what I meant at all. No? I think you're still a very good person, Marina. You're a funny girl, Asya. What? Really? I don't know what to make of you. I don't know how it works, but I just want to trust you. How to explain? It feels like you'd never judge a person. Really? Mm-hmm. At first I thought you were like really innocent. Not dumb, but maybe a little dumb. Sorry. I don't think that's really true though. I don't think you're naive. You know, I can usually make an easy read on people. With you though, well, maybe it's because I only met you yesterday. But you're really nice, Asya. Nicer than I could ever hope to be. No, please don't say that. Nice is meaningless when applied to me. I'm not really charitable. I'm not really kind. I'm not really honest. I've been nothing but a hypocrite this whole conversation. Marina says all of these things so genuinely. I don't have the strength to shut them down. It's like that love letter, only the other way around. Her kind words aren't really true. And this time I am aware of that. While Marina herself has no idea. Does that diminish the value of those words? No. Marina didn't choose to be wrong. Kindness can be misguided, but it still deserves appreciation. Real or not, it deserves gratitude. Thank you. I'm not sure if what I said counts as a compliment. Of course it does. God. What a scene. What a scene. I never asked for comments or anything, but I'd love to hear what other people make of that conversation. Of like, it's... Because there's no right or wrong necessarily, you know, when you put it like that. There's no, oh, this is the clear answer, and this is how this should work, and this is how this should be. Because Marina has a good point, or like Asya has a good point of, you don't want to tell that she had this condition, because then you need to explain how you know she had this condition and what you did for it. And obviously the police here, the last people that saw Ira was Marina, and her brother gave her drugs that nobody else could get their hands on, and her parents didn't know about this. A lot of blame is going to go into her brother, so you know he can become a very high potential suspect from it. I get why Marina wouldn't want to tell anything. I look into the world. A world where everyone is kind to me. A world where every sight I see is beautiful. An unjust, lovely world. Its kindness is misguided on a scale that I can't even fathom. But calling it misguided is an insult to the universe itself. What do I know about what's worthy and what isn't? At most, I'm conceited in that. I shouldn't even try to understand the what's and why's. The only thing I have the right to do, the only reasonable thing for me to do is say thank you. I would do just that. I'll say it. I'll say it as many times as it takes to get my feelings across. In other words, say it endlessly. Thank you, 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 thank you. Oh, I can do all that in one breath. It's not enough. Life is finite and so is my gratitude. It will never be enough. Even if I keep living until our dying sun swallows the earth. It's a promise I will never fulfill. I'll retract it. I apologize. I need to try a different approach. The number of gratitudes I can express will always be finite and meager. What if the gratitude itself becomes infinite? An expression of an endless gratitude. Is that possible? Does it sound right? I can repeat my thanks for as long as I live, like a pulsar emanating wave after wave of electromagnetic radiation. Yeah, just like that. A pulsar's radiation travels endlessly inside a vacuum. Mine should be able to do the same. But right now, my signals keep getting buried under the 10,000 kilometers of our planet's atmosphere. They're too weak. They dissipate under the weights of over 5 quadrillion tons of air. Not as much if they travel straight up. But I'm not good enough at massive numbers. All I know is that my signal isn't strong enough. But then what can I do? I could become an astronaut and fire off my messages from an orbit. That has to work. But I don't have anything it takes to be an astronaut. The next best thing would be to send a strong radio signal from the surface. But sending a transmission powerful enough to break through the Earth's atmosphere requires equipment that's way out of my reach. It's in the same realm of possibility as me actually traveling to space. But then what other options are there? Could my broadcast persevere? Right. Isn't it obvious? Or is it so much like me to rely on others? It's so much like me to look for external means of getting what I want. The answer is right there, right in front of my nose. The answer is in my reflection. It's staring at me from the bathroom's mirror. Oh. It's Asya. Me. It's all about me. I am my own parabolic antenna. The strength of my signal is decided by my own level of gratitude. It's a matter of my resolve. It's a matter of admiration. It's a matter of my dedication. If my signal is unable to pierce through the sky, that's a personal failing of mine. It's something I'm responsible for fixing. Can I do that? I can. Naturally I can. Any point made against that would be an excuse. I just need to work hard. I need to work hard so that I will feel so much more grateful. I need to overflow with adoration. I need to overflow with reverence. I need to overflow with love. If I fail to do that, my voice will never make it to the cosmos. And then when I'm so overwhelmed with grace that I could die, I'll get up with the highest point atop the sea level that I'm able to reach. I'll climb up high, and I will look into the sky, and I will angle myself so the trajectory is just right. It will start my most powerful transmission to date. I will scream thank you, and I love you, so loud that all the people in the radius of 3,000 kilometers will feel it in their hearts and bones and muscles. And the TV signals and radios will break. And the next day, the whole world will report a radio signal of unprecedented strength, blasting from the communism peak. Although, maybe Mount Elbrus is more realistic. If I remember right, Dad climbed it when he was in university. At least he has a pin from there tucked away in one of his drawers. Maybe I should ask about it. No, better not. He's tired after work. I should go to my room. Tomorrow's the weekend, so I could stay up late. I don't need to do any homework today either. I have the whole evening to myself. I will rest. It's time tomorrow. I'll work harder than ever before. I'll love this world with everything I've got. Asya is by far the most interesting character I've probably seen in gaming in a long time. My god, what was even that monologue? I loved it. That was insane. December 21st. Is this game going to end on Christmas Day? The world is as bright as the sun on this day allows. The air is clear and soft, despite the cold. The statue in its main square shines in silver. I've already made my rounds around the city. Been a wonderful time as usual. I've seen all that there is to see. I've admired all that there is to admire. All there is to admire. That's what I would say if I were a liar. Travel south towards a single place I've been neglecting. It's easy to avoid since it's right on the edge of the long residential street. The car repair shop. There's nothing special about it at all, aside from the fact that the owner's son is a classmate of mine. What's my problem with it? I suppose you can call it pettiness. Ever since that one incident, I've been avoiding the spot like the plague. But it was never the shop's fault. It was poor luck, that and my overreaction. I want to achieve my goal, and to get over myself and face it. So that's what, I guess that's what they were talking about earlier. That's right, I'm sticking to it. I'm sending my message to the universe. First are requirements I have to meet. I need to take in and process the beauty of the whole entire world to achieve the right signal strength. If I can't find the beauty in everything this town has to offer, how can I ever grasp the grandeur of the planet, let alone the universe? You make a good point, I suppose. I'm well familiar with every other parts of Vorkuta 5. Excluding one area because of an old joke gone wrong is just unfair. I'm sorry, car repair shop. I'll fix my mistake. I'm calling it right now. Whatever happened to her that made her overreact, I'm using quotations right now. I sincerely doubt it was an overreaction. I think there was probably did something really horrible. I momentarily freeze up and scoot behind the corner. Just now, is it Garen walking down that side of the road? I peek out just to check. That's right. He's marching quickly, hands in pockets. A couple of times he turns around as if to make sure he's not being followed. I went to these a good distance away before I come out of my hiding. I'd rather not encounter him after what happened yesterday. Yeesh. He's never been this crude with me before. I mean, there are plenty of people on the streets, so maybe I'm being overly cautious. Better safe than sorry, right? The road ends. There's the workshop. It's horrifying. It's bathed in pure white light, almost as if it's glowing, inviting me in. I take a look around and don't see anyone. Just cold and empty cars. Some crates stacked by the building. Concrete slabs. The snow keeps softly flowing from the hills. It's quiet. I take a peek through one of the windows, but the only thing I see is my reflection. They fixed it then. Is there really nobody? Oh, you broke a window then, didn't you? That just clicked me a little late, but yeah. You might have broke a window in your reaction. Is there really nobody inside? It's not like I particularly wanted to enter, but I thought that might be the best way to go about it. With a quick glance, see how normal everything is, and then leave. Nice and simple. Looks like they're closed today, though. Certainly worked on Sundays, too. You should just check the schedule at the door. There. Scratched up metal plate. Let's see. Wait, yeah, they should be open. Oh, wait, no, that's Saturday. There's just 2 Saturdays. Should be open. Didn't I say S.A.T.O, or did I just look at that horribly? It's Sunday, just past 12. I knock on the door, then give it a tug. It won't budge. I give another tug and then a push. That's strange. Maybe it's not the time yet? But when, if not today? The universe really holding me back like that? No. Let's not jump to conclusions. The mechanics are probably on lunch break. Of course. Though I don't believe they had it listed. Did I miss that? Yeah, there's no Sunday there. Also, Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, if only. No lunch break. Doesn't have me being inattentive. And why? Oh. Maybe some sort of holiday then? So, some sort of holiday today? I'm bad at keeping track of things like that. Still, shouldn't there be a notice or... Wait. I look over the metal plate again. Okay, you're confusing me greatly right now, Asya. Huh? Wait. It doesn't seem like... What? I rub my eyes and blink intensely. Did I not get enough sleep? I'm just not seeing straight. I shouldn't have read so much before I went to bed. I need to focus. Focus. Okay. Saturday. Matt. God, my favorite day of the week, Matt. Sunday closing deaf. Why does down indefinitely? It's okay. I got it. I know what this is. I shut my eyes. It's just a dream. I've seen these things before. I come to my apartment door, but the number is all messed up and wrong. I need to make an urgent call, but the rotary dial wraps into a spiral. I'm running through my school and can't find the right classroom because the number I need doesn't exist. In times like this, I need to firmly close my eyes and to understand this isn't real. Then when my eyes open, I'll be in my room. I'll see the morning light beaming into the window, projecting a bright square on the wall. I'll look into the sliver of the sky outside. It'll be a soft hue, pink and blue. Nope, still there. I open... Wait for it. Tosia's face. Oh, now that. Oh my god. I can't wait to go back to the editing because I get to read more of that. It's just like Tosia's face is or something like that. If you remember, Tosia was mentioned as like the friend Asya had at first, but then we don't really know what happened. Interesting. Huh? I see. That's what it is. Oh my god, what is happening in this scene? Tosia's face is calm, happy, surprised, angry, scared. Oh, what? I stumbled back. What is this? This is my vision is clear. Look around, it's all the same. This is a prank. There's no one here. This is a prank. Garen just played. Garen. Yes, it's him on the way. He was nervous. He was walking from the direction. He was looking around. He looked a little surprised. This is a quick prank. You should have did yourself. How did you set this up? How did you know? I wonder how you did this. I'm dumb. I can't figure it out. You must be very smart. That's really amazing. You're really amazing. You really helped me out today, Z.A.T.O. Today I set out to fall deeper than before. To fall deeper in love. Right now I'm so full of love. I feel like I'm gonna vomit. I'm so grateful. My fingers won't stop shaking. Thank you, Z.A.T.O. Bottom. I won't forget this to the day I die. When I looked in the mirror, I saw the window still won't let me be. Oh my. Denial. It's way too bright, so all I see is my own silhouette. The snowfall is neither harsh nor light because there is no snow. No snowfall, only snow. No, I misunderstood. Who said that I can't peer inside? That's me. That's me behind the glass. I'm looking in and looking out at the same time. I'm looking in and looking out the window. I see. What do you see, Asya? What do you see from the inside of a sealed body shop? The same thing you see from the outside, Asya. The same blue sky, the same infinity, the same unfashionable coat. Oh, what was that? That's... Oh, it's a heartbeat. Oh my god. It smells of oil. The air is so thick. I feel like I'm choking. It feels like I have grit under my nails. My hands are cold. It's dark. Am I covered in dirt? Everything's lined with sour dust. As if the void sticks to my skin and coats the inside of my mouth and lungs. It's almost enough to make me puke. I can't even begin to imagine what that says. Eek. I cannot be set together. He. No. What are they saying? Are they addressing me? Do they know that I'm here? Are they laughing? The words have become completely unintelligible. The wall between us is becoming thicker by the second. I have to cry out to them. Maybe this time. Nothing comes out. It doesn't. Like my words collapse against the wall before they reach them. A wall. That's right, it's a dark metal wall. A closed door. A lock firmly shut. I've been banging against it, yelling and all to no avail. My body is too soft. My words are too weak. My outline is too blurry. Of course I can't break through. I'm no more than a shadow. A dirty, dusty, grimy shadow that reeks of petroleum and sweat. Why is the shadow afraid of the dark? A raindrop shouldn't fear the ocean. A fragment shouldn't fear the whole. Perhaps I didn't know it was a shadow. It lived too long thinking it was something so much more solid. It believed the notion of agency existed in its world. What a naive little shadow that was. I'm sure they're going to show a more in-depth backstory, or maybe it is leaving it up to like not knowing, but I'm pretty sure it happened now, just hearing how she feels and how this is. They likely dumped petroleum on her, or gasoline, like as a joke, and locked her inside of a dark room, and that's the void she's talking about. And she panicked so much being locked like that and smelling only that she broke a window to get out because she was panicking. The time has come for it to face the truth. The blurry shadow slumps down, head against the wall. The voices are a muffled mess, but there's no need to pay it any mind. Soon the shadow won't have the ears to hear them with. Soon the shadow won't have to concern itself with anything. The smell of oil is sharp, but soon there won't be anything to smell it. The floor is cold, but soon there won't be anything to touch it. The pain is piercing, but soon there won't be anything to feel it. It's a good deal, isn't it? The shadow doesn't resist anymore. The void opens its maw, Get out. Huh? My head tilts upwards, a clear voice. So clear, it's like the words are spoken right into my ear. I spin around. Yeah. The window. Was it always there? Pale light seeps through the frost. The thin glass barrier is impossibly far, but maybe I can... No, I have to. I stumble and grope my way through the darkness. My insides get something cold and heavy. What's that? Metal? A tool? Doesn't matter. Something to grab onto. Can't. The weight steadies me. This thing sure is hefty. Or maybe I'm just out of shape. No, that's not true. I do have a shape. My body has a steady form. Of course it does. Because my hand is firmly clasped around the wrench. Feel its temperature, weight, and texture. It's there. I'm there. My arm rises. If this doesn't work, it's gonna be really embarrassing. Embarrassing? Who cares? You either do or don't. It's simple as that. That's right. It is that simple. My arm swings down. Oh, that's bright. My fault for playing this game at 3 at midnight. 4 a.m. Me? You? Who are you? I'm assuming. Saya? Or Asya? Jan signal C in. That was that memory. Man, that's brutal. I'm assuming, we know they dumped petrol on her or something like that and locked her in a room and she got out. I don't know if they hurt her as well, because she said the pain is searing, but she won't be able to feel it soon. Not an overreaction at all, though. Man, the constant dark is making me depressed already. I hate this time of year. Is it that bad? It's not like there's no light at all. You call that light? It's dingy mist all afternoon. I feel like I got shoved into a smokestack. You crazy from vitamin D deficiency? Do people die from that? For long enough periods, yeah. I think eventually. I don't think so. And, personally, I find it rather nice. Everything looks so gentle. Bleh. Just makes me all moody. The guys made fun of me for that. Can you imagine? Ain't it normal to feel down when you're not getting any sun? I've heard it's perfectly common, yes. You wilt like a sad little flower. Exactly. You're so right. I'm a gentle rose freezing to death. I waste away no photosynthesis, no water, no nothing. There. You'll get your sunlight soon. Until the end of winter, I won't. Anyway, I wonder why we haven't run into you. How we haven't run into you yesterday. I thought we'd see you by the library or something. Oh, I just went to the outskirts. It's really, serene out there. Serene, you say? Yes, it is a little dim right now, but they're beautiful too. Oh, I never thought of going there this time of year. A bit too cold for walks, Yeah, I understand. But maybe I'm missing something. Like the season's charm and all. Maybe I'll tag along sometime. I could use a change of scenery. That would be great. Please do whenever. Yay, it got me in. Our recent hangouts have been kind of sucky. Not with you, with my friends. Some of them have these stupid curfews now. I almost had to go home by 7. 7? Can you believe that? Oh, wow. Why now? Parents are worried because I were being gone. I mean, I get it, but it's been 4 days since we had a little time skip. Yeah, no news on your end, I figure. Nothing. Marina's face darkens. She sighs. The adults organized a search party this weekend. Maybe you've heard? No. My dad was home. Mom too. I see. But my brother went. And shakes her hand. Man, says me word. As expected, if the search party found anything, it would already be the talk of town. It's comforting in a way. They found Ira's body after so long. No. I'd rather not think about that. You know what I've been thinking? That she left the city? No. She has to be at someone's place. Huh? This possibility has also crossed my mind. All the arguments in its favor sounded either too morbid or far-fetched. You mean she was kidnapped? I don't know. She could be staying on her own accord. But where would that be? I can't think of anyone Ira would trust that much. Well, there's the two of us, for starters. Nah, we're the last two people that saw her, right? Who's to say any of us aren't guilty? But we aren't even that close. And Ira, she's not in my apartment. How do I know if you're telling the truth? Marina, I don't like this joke. Sorry. I'm just speaking from the point of view of the investigation. Ask me the same thing, I'll stumble the same way. The only means to prove my innocence would be a house search. I kinda have a theory on what might be going on. You do? Yep. It's more of a hunch, but the more I think about it... Marina looks around. I don't like whispering about stuff like this at school, though. You know what? How about I call you later? Oh, like in the evening? Yeah. Can I have your number? Yes, of course. Let's grab a paper and scratch the digits into it with a dull pencil. Thanks. I have some plans before that, so I'll dial as soon as I'm back. It won't be too late with everyone getting dragged home at baby hours. Does 8 sound good? Sure. I'm going to the library anyway. Have fun out there. I'll sure as heck try. You have an enriching experience. Well, thanks. Oh man. It's such a nice friendship. Marina runs off. Man, I have to wait until evening to find out. I want to wind down a little after school, but now I'll be all restless. Well, maybe not. I haven't visited the library in a long while. Maybe that's why I've been so stressed in the past months. It's always nice and quiet there. I'm sure it'll help me relax. Make my way back to class. Hey, Shubina. Hey. Did we, have no homework? Your notebook's empty. Oh, no, we did. I'm pretty sure. Well, where is it? Nowhere. I didn't do it. A surprised hum rose through their whole group. That's okay. I'm also a little shocked. Oh, is someone getting rebellious? No, it just slipped my mind. Classic. Right. Taking some time off for yourself is great and all. But you gotta come up with a better excuse. I'm serious though. Really? Yes? Well, that's good. It would be pretty selfish of you to start ditching homework altogether. Huh? We all rely on you, you know? Yeah, you're the best. You're so... accents. I can't remember all these voices because I hear them once in a blue moon. You're so smart. What would we do without you? Hear that? The people need you, Shubina. Okay. We'll forgive you this time, but don't get used to it. Anyways, Lakin. Classmate D, this guy's brand new, oh my god. What? Where's the notes? The Russian ones? No, frickin' Japanese. You're supposed to be smart, aren't you? Okay, there. I really did forget. After yesterday's prank, my head was all over the place. Really, school is the last thing on my mind. Although that does remind me. I turned towards the boys who are now preoccupied with copying Lakin's homework. Rate him? Brought him? He clicks his tongue. You see I'm busy? Yes, but shut up. Briefly glanced at me. If you want something, ask me later. Okay. The bell rings right as Garrett finishes his notes. I don't get the chance to ask him. Not until the lesson ends. At least the teacher doesn't check my homework. He's used to me always having it prepared. I feel like I've just abused someone's trust a little. After the lesson is done, I catch up to Garrett in the hallway. What? I wanted to ask you about yesterday. Yesterday? These twitches, he looks back at his friends. What the heck are you talking about? I saw you in the streets, so... What's this about? It's whatever. You go on ahead, guys. Alright. See ya. Garen turns towards me, and before I can understand what's going on, I feel my side hitting the wall. Ow! What the fuck did you see? See, this is... We're in a public, crowded hallway. He dragged me. No more like threw me behind the nearest corner. No one's here. What the fuck did you see, Shurina? What do you want? I saw you walking from there, so I know. I know you did that. The prank. What? The prank at the car repair? I just want to know how you managed to do that. And also how you knew. What prank? What are you on about? I know you did that, don't pretend. I saw you walking looking guilty. It's okay, I think that's a pretty funny prank. I mean, I don't. I'd rather you didn't prank me like that anymore. But I've never seen anything like it. How did you do that? It was like a magic trick. Magic? The heck? Shubina, are you high? The hell do you think I did? Change the schedule. The one on the door of their car repair shop, I saw it. Why would I do that? Come on, Z.A.T.O. I know it's just one of your jokes. If you don't want me to, I won't tell anyone. It's just that it's pretty obvious. I just want to understand how you knew about that. Garen takes a step back, looking me up and down. Do you have a weird dream or something? No, why can't you just answer me? He sighs and runs a hand through his hair. I know you don't get out much, but stores change their working hours all the time. It's freaking normal. No, not like that. It's not about the hours. I want to know. How did you know that I'd be going there? How did you know about Tosya? He stares at me as if he's so confused, as if he doesn't get it. But I know he does. He's pretending not to for some reason. I'm pushing myself up. Garen's afraid he'll get in trouble for messing up the metal plate. Of course. It has to be it. Really didn't think this one through, did he? Okay, I don't know what happened, but you're talking nonsense. He turns away. Thanks for wasting my time, I guess. He's leaving. He's going back to the hallway. Oh, you can't go. Wait. Grab onto his sleeve, he shakes me off. Dang it, get off me. I said I have no clue what you're babbling about. But Tosyas? I don't know any frickin' Tosyas. He walks off hastily as if I were contagious. Why? This doesn't make sense. Garen has never had an issue admitting to a prank. Did he take pride in pulling them off? If he's managed something so elaborate, shouldn't he brag about it to the boys? Why is he dead set on playing dumb? Hold on. Wait. It sure seemed like he had something in mind when I mentioned seeing him from across the street. It was not like I made anything up. Even if he's scared of being charged for defacing the timetable, he's going a bit overboard with the whole oblivious act, isn't he? No. Maybe I'm looking at this from the wrong angle. I'm being too cynical. I'm expecting too little of this kind, beautiful world. Garen might not be the one thinking about himself at all. I didn't even consider this possibility. But what if what he's feeling isn't fear? What if it's regret? Never happened before. He's never been one to show remorse, and why should he? It's all just harmless games, but maybe he realized that yesterday was a little too much. When he saw how scared I got, he probably chose not to tell anyone. He thought it'd be better to act like it never happened. Just like those boys did. Because he never apologized, but there's nothing to apologize for. I'm not gloating about it. Garen, it's as good as saying sorry. Garen, it's taken so much from you. Is that why you look nervous? You're already doubting yourself, regretting your actions as you fled the crime scene. I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were feeling right away. I didn't get why you denied it all so fervently. It's okay. I see it now. I didn't hear their conversation with Marina. That's a false statement. But I pretend it's true. If I don't do anything with that information, if I don't change the way I see either of them, then it becomes reality. It cannot be objectively disproven. Nothing happened at the car repair shop. If me and Karen believe that, both of us act like that is the truth, it would become just that. That's incredible. I never would have thought he'd do something like that. Oh, come on, Asya. Oh, I love her, but man. Don't give this douchebag anything. I don't know what he was up to. I obviously didn't do the car repair shop. That was Asya having a mental breakdown. But obviously he was doing something he felt either guilty or regret for. I didn't know he understood such things. I'm still not sure how he learned about Tosya saving me, or how he knew that I'd go there again. I'm sure he's heard about the incident, but I suppose stuff like that is not important anymore. You've offered me the option to undo what happened yesterday. It's very special coming from someone like you. I appreciate the sentiment. I won't refuse. Thank you for that, Z.A.T.O. Thank you so much. Man. I don't know what that psychopath did, but I can't prove it. The town library. It feels like it's been ages since I last visited here. Objectively, it's very small. My mind involuntarily compares it to the Linen Library in Moscow. I was so blown away by its sheer size during our 6th grade field trip. In contrast, this tiny reading hall borders on being claustrophobic. Its walls are the same shade of green as the school cafeteria, the corridor of a children's clinic, and yet, I still feel right at home. The book selection isn't huge, and I've read through pretty much everything I was interested in multiple times. But it's a quality over quantity type of thing. You have some wonderful editions of the classics. I've heard most small-town libraries get low-quality prints. I suppose that's where our closed-town privilege comes in. I wonder if the same applies to cinema. I'm too shy to watch movies all alone. I don't know a lot about the local lineup. I should ask Marina about that. It's Yenka. Long time no see. Where have you been, sweetheart? Hello, Lilia Ivanova? I'm so sorry. I practiced some. I looked up some Russian things and practiced a little bit. That's how much I really want to actually pronounce these semi-right. I mean, I see it's like Lilia Ivanova, maybe? I'm sorry I've been going out more. Oh, that's lovely. Don't apologize. I always had a young girl like you shouldn't spend all your days cramped up in here. But I like being cramped up in here. I missed it. Lilia... I'm just gonna say Ivan. Smiles. He's the librarian. It's not that we're practically close. We just explain some pleasantries whenever I come by. I didn't expect her to be happy to see me again. I suppose she doesn't get too many visitors. I feel a pang of guilt deep in my chest. Actually, do you have, oh yeah, this book. Angelique? Or Angelic, the one that I would love. By Anne Golan? Oh dear, I'm afraid we don't. But you know, my daughter used to love those books a lot. I'll ask if I could lend you a few volumes. Oh, you don't have to. Please, it's no trouble at all. You're a sweet girl. I'm sure she won't mind. Thank you so much. Of course. Oh, gee. I feel even worse for not stopping by. Next time I'll bring Lily a box of chocolates. It borrows the shelves. It's a bit of a shame I can't see what Angelique's all about. But I'm not really in the mood for something like that if I'm being honest. I want to read something familiar. Something easy. Something like 100 Years Ahead by Kir Bolashev? Perfect. I sit in my usual spot. Probably embarrassing to read children's books at my age. But I don't want anything heavy today. I don't want anything sad. I've read this one so many times before. If I were caught by Nazis and the only way to live was to recite a passage from this book, I'd probably survive. Why would the Nazis want that? Listen, it's a hypothetical situation. Fair enough. Oh, right. There was this adaptation made last year. Everyone really liked it. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm glad more people saw the story. But that's not how I imagined the stuff in the book at all. Fuck. And another annoying thing. Oh no, I thought you were saying a name. Another annoying thing. Now I just keep imagining the movie version as I read. Crap. I need to keep the way I've always pictured it in my mind. I need to really focus. The concentration increases with each flip of the page. I need to keep the futuristic tech in mind. I need to keep the future world in mind. I need to keep the present world in mind. I need to keep the aliens in mind. I need to keep the Milophone in mind. I need to keep everyone's face in mind. I need to keep Werther's face in mind. I need to keep Cola's face in mind. I need to keep Alice's face in mind. I need to keep Toya's face in mind. I need to keep her face in mind. Keep it in mind, keep it in mind, keep it in mind. This isn't helping me relax at all. I shut the book and slipped down the table. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to read this. I wanted something I wouldn't need to think too hard about. Well, it's no biggie. The kids section has plenty of other stuff. I get up and go to grab something else. A fairy tale would do. Grab Alice in Wonderland. Morozok? This is a really good addition. Something about it always fascinated me in a way I found hard to place. Perhaps it was the tone. The folk version had a more morbid ending compared to the published story. That's how often it is with fairy tales. This retelling, something about it has always felt off to me. Even when I read through it as a little kid, it felt like the text was covering up something I shouldn't see. Are you warm, my lass? I am Morozoko. Mashinka responded, shivering. I think it's not Morozoko, it's like Morozok. Leaned in lower, cracking and clicking. I really think children like being scared, even when there's no reason to. I try their hardest to come up with one. You can stare at a beautiful book illustration and refuse to trust it. You can read a short and sweet cautionary tale and imagine something horrific. Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? I am Moro, Shinka responded, teeth chattering from the cold. The frost grew stronger. The girl's cheeks burned bright red. She breathed white mist, her fingers barely moved. Are we all thrill seekers as children? Maybe it's a simple survival instinct. Always prepare yourself for the worst. Always imagine a scary face staring from the dark. Always think twice about what hides behind a smile. Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? Are you warm, my dear? I was so warm, Moro. The girl responded, her voice growing silent. No, that doesn't sound right. What a depressing life it would be if we always had to scare ourselves into experiencing its best moments. At least I'm not like that anymore. I don't imagine scary things when there are none. Because I know the world better than that. I know there is way more to live than there is to despise or fear. It's not some impulsive emotional choice. No, it's the only rational conclusion to everything. Then Moro took pity on the girl. He wrapped Mashinka in a heavy fur coat, covered her in a blanket of snow, and warmed her up. The colors keep changing. Right, and flipping through one stunning picture to another. This is far more enjoyable than the original. The folktale is predictable. It's so simple and crude, it's underwhelming. The good girl respects the rules of the ritual and lives. The bad girl breaks the rules and rides back to her mother as a frozen corpse. It's an interesting piece of folklore, but the idea of it, I'm not sure what a modern kid can glean from that. Maybe Garen was right. I am getting rebellious. Although, if we look at Moro, the entity, as if he were the extension of the universe's will. Oh, I think I'm getting it. The real meaning. Of course. That's what it is. Moro is the natural order. It's the will of the world. Yes, you may fear it. You can find yourself in a situation when any positive feeling towards it may seem impossible. But you must gather all your strength to love it still. And then, you will surely be rewarded. Yes. Have I never noticed it before? It's been beating me over the head all along. Now I see. In that sense, it's an incredible story. In that sense, every child across the world has got to read it. I looked down at a page I'd never seen before. It's Moro and Mashinka, and every other character's face smiling wide and looking right at me. I did it. I got the message. The lesson you've been trying to get through to me all these years. I finally understood it. This is my little celebration. This is my acknowledgement. Today I realized something very good and important. I stared at the page. This never before seen page, and I am filled with gratitude. I know that's just for me and my eyes only. Nobody in the world but me has seen those smiles. What an incredible honor. Such a lucky girl. Goodbye, Lilia. Oh? Goodbye, Asya. Stay safe. Of course I'll be safe. Got this amazing blessing. This acknowledgement on my side. I'll be okay no matter what. I mean, yeah, if you want to be that happy after reading it, yeah, why not? Well, I'm not going to rain on your parade. Hey, and there's the call. Are we going to answer? There we are. Hello? Evening. Hear Marina's cheery voice on the other side of the phone. Good evening, Marina. You're late. Huh? What do you mean? Basically 8. It's a 1:15. Maybe I should have been the one to call. Sorry, I wasn't aware we're on a timer. Being a little late is fashionable, you know? I'm not very fashionable. Well, you can always change that. And be late. For starters, you can also make your hair all wild. Ever seen Nastya from my class? She has this crazy perm. I don't know how to do that. Also, I think my dad would kill me. You go to a salon for it. I kind of want to get one. Lev says I look stupid, but what does he know? That guy dressed like a total schlub. Isn't she worried he could hear her? Oh, right. How was your library trip? Well, it's a library trip. It was good. Come on, at least try to make it sound interesting. Well, I'm kidding. You don't have to. It was enlightening. Perhaps everything I believed until today was wrong. But the me you're speaking to right now is a much wiser and braver person than before. The trip was pivotal. It was monumental. Whoa. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Never underestimate the quiet types, they say. How was your hangout? Neither pivotal nor monumental, I'm afraid. Sat at the cafe, looked at some magazines, got the new Rovensik. You read that one? Oh, no. I read, The Young Naturalist and Coaster. It does sound like you. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry. Didn't mean in a bad way. But, aren't you curious about something more, grown-up? I read grown-up stuff all the time. Oh yeah? Like what? Books? Dad's newspapers? Mom's magazines? Oh, so mature. Well, what mature stuff do you read, Marina? The good stuff. It's Rovensnik. Rovensnik, work shift, Robotnica? Fashion of the Socialist Republics. I was the last one mature. You know what, Asya? I gotta lend you some of those. I love them. I don't know. I'm not really into... No, I'm serious. You're gonna love Work Shift. It is this crazy story about a drug dealer last month. You have to check it out. There's one about a foreign prostitute or something. A couple of issues ago, too. I'll look for it. Those do sound really interesting. Alright. I'm not sure my dad would like me reading that, though. That's so. Well, then we can read them together. Really? Yeah. I'll bring some this week. Okay. Oh. To be quite honest, I've been curious about those publications for a while. Last year, I even bought myself an issue of Rovensnik. I read all of it in one sitting. But then Dad found out and, well, it wasn't worth it. I guess I could just buy the issues and read through them right away. Then, I could throw them away. That sounds really wasteful. Oh, I could donate them to the library? It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Although if Marina will share her magazines with me, might as well save my allowance. Right, so let's get back on topic. But the music's fading out. The reason I called you. Yes? There's a long pausing it in the phone. Almost as if Marina was bracing herself. Oh, are we gonna get like a really big bomb that drops? Remember I talked about Iris' condition? Of course. Well, here's the thing. I told her I can get to these states when she isn't quite there. Usually she could snap out of those. Let me get a little more serious. It took some time, maybe a couple of minutes, maybe even hours. But she got over it. And as time went on, it grew more and more difficult. The treatment helped. The pills acted as stabilizers, so it was like the pits in her mind became more shallow. They still formed, but they became easier to manage, easier to climb from. When Iris stopped taking them, it was like being dropped right in the middle of a canyon. Marina paused. The way she spoke sounded as if she had to force out every word, made worse by the muffled receiver. And that's just half the problem. There's more. When you stay in that state for too long, you begin to deteriorate. The human brain isn't made to handle that sort of stress. As a result, our consciousness, our higher functions start to decay. In other words, we gradually lose what makes us human. I don't know if it's irreversible, but from all I've heard, that's how it is. I feel a cold lump in my throat. Your function deteriorating, losing what makes us human. Just what kind of illness is that? My thoughts exactly. That is no form of ADHD or autism. That is something entirely new. When we saw Ira that day, it seemed like she'd been out of it for hours. There's a high chance that she didn't snap out of it soon after. Her consciousness began to fall apart. But here's the thing. She couldn't have run off in such a state. Finding a place to hide would also be extremely difficult. She wouldn't be capable of coming up with a covert hiding spot. At least not anything that multiple search parties would manage to overlook. So, What do you think she did? She went home. Eh? You know how walking home can kind of feel like autopilot? It's not something you need to actively think about. So even if Ira became completely dazed, is there possible she still found her way home? Although it must have taken her a while. I don't get it. She was declared missing that same evening. If she came back, why would they file the report? I think they really did believe she disappeared. I told you it could have taken her a very long time, hours even. Ira's mind was in tangles. She likely had no clue how long it took. So, what you're saying is, Ira's parents filed a missing report when she didn't come home as usual. That was probably late that night. Yeah, the report was filed somewhere after 23 hours. Then after they've already called the police, Ira returned. Yep, but when they call off the report. Besides, well, that's the nasty part. Huh? Let's say Ira showed up a couple hours later. At 1, maybe 2, something like that. Consider the state she would be in by that point. Consider how Ira kept her condition secret, as she avoided both her home and public places. For all we know is her parents' first time seeing her like that. And if it was in that extreme state, head hanging low, blabbering nonsense, legs unstable, well, at first they probably thought she was drunk or high. They screamed at her, but they demanded to know what she was doing, where, whom. But then they'd stop. They'd realize something was wrong. Maybe they'd feel it in their gut. Something about the way she slumped against the chair, or the way she kept muttering nonsense, or the way that her eyes seemed both glazed over and alert at the same time. It had to be unsettling. No more like really freaking scary. So, they might have panicked. Panicked? Well, maybe that's the wrong word. They tried to be rational. A panicked kind of rational. Remember her talk at the cafe? Yes. Their family has a reputation to uphold. Whatever remains of it, at least. Their daughter's already the problem child. The difficult, the unstable one of the bunch. What do you think people would say to Ira coming home, looking like she shot up God knows what substance? Or better yet, returning way past midnight mumbling like a lunatic. You're not saying that. I'm saying that it would be inconvenient. It would exacerbate every problem the family already has. So in their minds, the best short-term solution would be to wait it out. Wait for Ira to come down from whatever drug she was on. They would announce that she returned only when she's presentable. But if she never came down, I probably thought she'd be okay by morning. But if not, well, then wouldn't they take Ira to the hospital? I doubt they would. They wouldn't want the public to see her in such a state. Man, it's all about people's reputation. It's horrible. And Ira's mother is a nurse. Don't try to handle it all by herself. But wouldn't they say that she was sick or something? Why keep the report? She still came home under suspicious circumstances. Perhaps they thought it would be better to come up with something first. They thought they'd let her recover and then declare she's back. Before they knew it, a couple days have already passed. Calling off a report like that so quick would also be pretty embarrassing, you know. This all sounds a little far-fetched. But also, I can't deny the possibility. I don't know Ira's parents personally. But even if I'm aware of how dire their reputation is, would they really go this far to protect it? Are people really capable of things like that? Crap. Crap indeed. But if everything is as you said it is, and Ira still hasn't come down, that means, yes, her condition is only getting worse. We have to do something. Look around. TV's still playing in the living room. For a second I stare at the door holding my breath. Asya? You good there? Yes. Yeah, sorry. It's okay. I just need to be quieter. Oh, I see. But yeah, I agree. I've tried calling their place before, but it's either no response or one of her parents. That's useless. I just thought we could ask Tolik, but we gotta skip school for that. Why? He goes to kindergarten. The only time we could talk to him alone would be when the kids are let out to play. That would overlap with our lessons. I can't really skip. That's fine. I can. Really? Sure. That'll get a call, but it's no biggie. If you say so. Yeah, I'll go there. Still, there's no guarantee that asking will work. I'd like you to go to Ira's place to see how things are with my own eyes. Yes, that'd be smart. But I think it might work better if I'm not alone. You want me to tag along? If you don't mind, we can meet up after your classes end. You have how many lessons? 5. Okay, great. 12:30 at the gate then. You in? Of course I'm in. Awesome. I'll see you there? Yeah, see you. Wait, can I write your number down as well? Yeah, of course. Mark down the notepad I've been doodling in. Okay, got it. Now you can annoy my brother all you want. Ain't never. I'm just Johnson. Good night, Asya. Good night. Beep. What a drop. I mean, you know, that is just a story she put together, so it's very possible that all falls flat. But it also is possible that there is some truth in that. The handset gently clicks against the cradle. I'm home again. The clock is softly ticking from the hallway. The TV continues to mutter from the living room. I look down the shapes I've scribbled absent-mindedly during our conversation. The cross-hatching got really dense in parts. I don't remember focusing that much. I don't think I was meaning to draw anything. I don't think I was yet. When I look at the shape more closely, when I scan its dark, blurry outline, my eyes glide over its hunchback, then down the wave of hair, and deeper, closer, towards where his face is meant to be. The shadows shrouding it are much too heavy. There's just one thing my mind can praise. Two things. I smile as Ira's frightened eyes are locked with mine. I miss you. I really, really miss you. December 23rd, 2 days away from Christmas. The sky hangs low. Teachers droning about some historical battle by the blackboard. I can't force myself to listen. The only thing that matters right now is what Marina and I have set out to do. As the last bell rings, I rush out the classroom, down the corridor, down the stairs, down another corridor, into the cloakroom, and outside. A wave of cold hits my defenseless face. I hastily tie the scarf that I've left hanging loosely from my neck. Asya! It is waving at me from the gate. I start running towards her, but... Ow! Die, German spy. Good man just sniped me with a snowball. I wobble, feeling chunks of it falling and melting in my hair. Well, one heck of a shot. Oh, nice throw. How come you don't praise it? I mean, who the heck do you think you are aiming at ladies like that? Ladies? What ladies? He's with a spy. Get her. Huh? Oh, man. March snowballs flies at Marina. Unlike me, she swiftly covers her head. What the heck? Blab, Dinya, I'll tell your moms. They don't like you anyways. Asya, let's go. Grab my hand. Yes, let's. We run across the yard. Our poor sides catching the brunt of the artillery fire. Jeez, did they learn to throw like that? Honestly, it's pretty amazing. It must be great at Lapta. Does Jordan play Lapta anymore? Yeah, thanks that about. Stupid kids. When I get their arses. Marina huffs, slapping snow off her battered coat. I do the same to the rather unpleasant laugh sounds nearby. Nice run in your hands. Karen walks through the schoolyard to us. The unfaced. You have nothing else to do. You just wait until you see women to bother her. Marina grits her teeth. Vatic. Hey, you there? Why aren't you firing at him, huh? Oh, why aren't you guys? Say it loud and clear. You're a boss. Aye, aye. Heard that? You take pride in little children listening to you. What? Are you like their nanny? Their boss. Clean your ears. A boss? What does that mean? We have a contract going is what I mean. A mutually beneficial agreement. Capitalist pig. Asya, let's report him. Contract? It's simple. I'll let them see some of my hotties card deck. In exchange, they give you two a little workout every time you cross the yard. Great show, by the way. What kind of card deck? Wouldn't you like to know? It's like normal playing cards with sexy chicks printed on them. There's naked ones too. You show kids pornography to bother women, and you're proud of this. Well, where did you even get that? Got in my brother's room. He had a stash in the back of a drawer. Classy. So, by chance, look like I'm giving out freebies? Shh, bet that stuff's all crusty anyways. Crusty? Nah, they're in pristine condition, but only for the initiated, which you're not. Wow, we got a secret society over here. What's the name? Porn Poker League? That's catchy, I'll give you that. I don't think we should be talking about this. Right on, Shubina. It's unbecoming for a woman of Komsomol to use such expressions. Is it becoming for a man of Komsomol to carry stuff like that? Looking speaking. And anyways, we had a dumbass deal like that just to have us bombarded with snowballs? Pretty much. Are you 5? Why? It's payback for having me run your stupid errands. Think it's pretty fair, no? Errands? Ah, right. Got to tell you yesterday. I caught him after we talked. He's coming with us to Ira's apartment. Oh. What? Yeah. I start from Garrett's and Marina hoping that it's all a joke. I knew we weren't exactly going to have fun, but I'd really rather not talk to him any longer than I have to. But why? I have a hunch that simply asking him to come inside won't work. That's what I've used for Vatic's brainless brawn. Brainless? Me? Aren't your own grades in the crapper? They're not, but thanks for your concern. And even if they were, since when are grades a mark of intellect? It's such an outdated idea. You know, Albert Einstein got really crappy grades and he's like the father of modern physics. I'll tell you more. The whole idea of graded academic performance reeks of classism. It goes against everything the Great Revolution stood for. If it were up to me, this whole rotten system would be abolished. Marina, are your grades really okay? Let's go to Ira's place. Well, we have to tag along with the biggest douchebag in the world, but fine. So, you know everything? Depends on what you mean by that. More or less, yes. He knows my theory. I know it's dumb. Didn't ask for an opinion. We'll just go and see if it has any ground. Wait, so... you told Vadim about Iris? What? Her illness? Don't worry. You won't tell anyone. Are you sure? How are you so sure? I won't. Huh? We have a promise. I'm not snitching. He owes me big time. That's kind of the reason he's here at all. Don't try and treat me like you're a lapdog now. I'm not doing crap for you after today. Yeah, whatever. And look at Karen. Him knowing those things about Ira. Those really compromising, shameful things. It just doesn't sit right with me. I can't imagine that Garen I know keeping something so juicy to himself. Though, and again, I could have imagined Garen feeling self-conscious about a prank that might have gone too far, right? It's not that Garen is incapable of being honorable. It's that I am entirely too prejudiced. And anyways, I always knew that chick was psycho. So, she's a different type of crazy now. Big deal. If that's how you want to spin it. Oh, by the way, what's with the kid? The kid? Her brother. You said you're gonna ask him if she's home. Oh, right. How did it go? That. About as well as you'd imagine. Figures. I mean, I saw Tolu when I came outside. Got him to the fence, tried asking about his sister. In like a gentle manner. You know, not too directly. He got all clammed up and ran away. Well, duh. What did you expect? This sounds nutty. It's not nutty. Oh yeah? Sticking to a kindergarten to ask a preschooler if his parents are holding his big sister hostage is now normal. You show kids porn to throw snowballs at people, you're not much better. In what world? Hey, you make it sound so much worse than it was. I didn't say it like that at all. Who cares how you said it? It's the same thing. It's not. It is. It's obviously not. Totally is. It's not. It is. It's not. Please stop. Right. What the hell? You're acting like a frickin' toddler. I'm acting like a toddler? What about you? I'm not the one who started it. Hey, maybe you should have stayed back at the kindergarten. It'll be more your speed. Asya, shove some snow into his collar. Oh yeah? You wanna try that, Shubina? I wasn't going to. Why not? Because you have a speck of common sense, unlike some people. When I have to do everything around here myself, at least I grab a chunk of snow. And turns again with a determined expression. Hey, got it out. There's a back off also scooping up a handful of snow. What's that? You scared? Scared? No, but I ain't going down without a fight. Oh, you want to fight? I'll give you a fight, alright. Guys. Oh, well, that's just cute. Take that. Yeah, nice try. Oh, get back here. Wait and Gary get back to an awkward game of tag, trying to stuff snow in each other's jackets. I try to call out to them again and again. but it's like I'm not even there. This is already a mess. Despite that little scuffle, we reached our destination pretty quickly. Turns out Ira's apartment block isn't far from mine. That's wonderful. Sounds like we're neighbors. I wonder. Marina? Yeah? Her voice slightly shaky as she wipes off the remaining snow from her white collar. Have you been to Ira's apartment? What's it like? Nope, never been there. Oh, I told you we weren't that close. She's been in mine a couple times though. So unfair, right? Sure is. Maybe you'll see her when she's back. Maybe. If she's not already home, she wants to add. Seeing in Marina's eyes, she got her mind set on finding out the truth today. She'll peek into that flat no matter what. How do you know if anyone's home? Jordan Garrett was finishing his cigarette a couple meters away. Plus some snow chunk stuck to his hood. I'm glad you asked. I had plenty of time to spare before going to kindergarten. Stop by the hospital and ask them about Nurse Grzewski. Grzewska? She works night shifts. Better? She has come to work since Iris disappeared. Hear that? Looks like my theory isn't so stupid anymore, huh? It's still stupid. It's very far-fetched, but it does have weight to it. Not much at all. But there's weight to that theory. When it sticks out her tongue. Why do you keep calling it that, Bottom? I don't think it's that dumb. You serious? Even with the back-crazy inclusion, then twisted everything else to match. What the hell? That's not true. Yeah, I felt a similar way. Asya! Sorry, Marina, but it does sound a little bit like that. Still, I wouldn't call it, bad crap, even if it is a little out there. Out there, huh? You know, if there's even a 1% chance she's in there, I have to try. I don't care how dumb it sounds. I agree. You never know until you check. Jubina, you can say that about frickin' anything. You can, but incredible things happen all the time, so I don't believe we should be calling bold ideas stupid or crazy or anything like that. Bold ideas, please. Aliens crash landing in Tunguska is a bold idea. This is some cheap twist she got from a detective novel. I think both of these are rather bold. I believe it was a remote energy transfer in Tunguska. Heard that one. Seems far-fetched. Heard some eyewitness reports that nothing there suggested electricity. Well, electrical explosions and fires of that magnitude don't look too different to an outside observer, I think. It doesn't have to be electricity, right? There are other forms of energy out there. Nikola Tesla could have given something else a try. Please, Tesla is the electricity guy. You think he'd randomly start playing with, I don't know, plasma? Actually, I was thinking, don't tell me that Z.A.T.O is an actual smart guy. Like, he's not dumb. Actually, I was thinking of something like lasers. Guys, what the heck are you on about? Right. That's not what we should be concerned with right now. It's been proven to be a meteor. The thing exploded in the lower atmosphere, and that was that. They even ran like simulations of that stuff. Everything lined up perfectly. Jeez, and I'm supposed to be the crazy one. Well, that's a load of crap. Think everything's that simple? Occam's razor, my friend, Occam's razor. And all the evidence points to a meteor anyway. You've got no case. Well, there are some inconsistencies. Such as, like, this has to be either a meteor or a comet, right? I think the comet theory is the most popular. But, comets have a relatively smooth curve to their trajectories. If this really was a comet, it would have burnt up in the atmosphere at a much higher altitude. Look, it's still be an asteroid. The name's literally the Tunguska meteor. Then where's the debris, genius? Where's the crater? That, I said it exploded in the air. There wouldn't be a crater. There would still be chunks of it scattered around. It scoured the whole area, nada. The debris could have disintegrated from the heat. The blast was huge, right? The people in the villages nearby felt this intense heat wave. It could totally melt the thing. Melting. I knew you sucked at physics, but that bad? Oh yeah, because your alien spaceship version is so realistic. Actually, there's also the extinct comet theory. Our conversation continued like that for the next couple of minutes. Wow, never guessed I could discuss a topic like that with my classmates. Especially Garen. Yeah, I'm shocked too. Even though everyone's opinion is so different that the exchange borders on being a full-blown argument, I think I'm having fun. It's strange. It wouldn't be much of a dialogue if everyone sat nodding their heads in agreement, I suppose. How much is obvious even to me? Just how things like this are meant to feel. When was the last time that I've done this? Have I ever done this? Maybe I never have. Maybe I was never supposed to. But now I'm not so sure myself. If I were never meant to find myself in a situation like this, the only way this could have been made possible was through a blessing. That's the only sensible answer. The only reason I can enjoy things like this, despite my inadequacy, of course. Naturally, it's a gift. I cannot waste it. Perhaps that tiny part of my humanity that knows how conversations can be restored. Is that why something so improbable has been allowed to happen? Maybe I'm being too hopeful. In any case, it's yet another thing I can be wholeheartedly grateful for. Alright, enough space talk. Let's do what we came here for, shall we? Yeah, let's. Thought you'd never ask. He gives us a reassuring smile and we all head to the entrance. The same as all the other residential buildings in Vorkuta 5. A long 5-story block with evenly spaced out canopies at its base, each hiding a metal door with a code lock and a bulletin board on the side. As someone took a photo of it and then told me it was my house in their picture, I believed them without a second thought. Nevertheless, stepping closer to it, looking at it, knowing that this is the roof under which Ira grew up, slept, and dined, it almost fills me with a sense of reverence. You know the code? Yeah, my classmate lives in the same building. And what if we run into her? Calm down, we won't. When it types in the code, the lock clicks. We're in. This will be very interesting. Slightly dark and warm. Now past familiar-looking mailboxes, up a familiar-looking staircase, one familiar-looking floor after another, we make our way to Ira's apartment. Oh, the same floor and in the same spot as mine. That's so cute. He takes a deep breath. Okay, I'll do the talking. Your guy's job is to stand next to me and look polite. Understood? Yes, sir. I nod. Satisfied with the responses, our negotiator fixes her hair and rings the doorbell. A couple seconds pass in silence. Marina is about to reach for the button a second time. That's when we hear steps approaching from inside the flat. Then pause. We all stand still. I can almost feel it on my skin. The person's gaze from the other side of the door scanning us through the peephole. Finally, there's a snap and the door opens in a narrow light strip. A woman's face peers out, looking disheveled. Her tangled hair is the same shade as... Oh god, what was that? I thought that was next to me in real life. That was jump scared me. Her tangled hair is the same shade as Iris. Yes. Good afternoon. We're Ira's friends from class. We nod politely. Friends. Yes. We've been really worried about her. I can't imagine what it's been like for you. I didn't know she had friends at school. Why wouldn't she? Ira's the coolest girl I know. Right, guys? Yeah. Yes. The coolest. And very kind. Agree? We went to the cafe like all the time. How come she never told you? In any case, I apologize if it's any inconvenience, but I promise it won't take long. Last Monday, I lent Ira one of my brother's books. If it's not too much trouble, I would like to have it back. He needs it for work. Sure. What's the name? On the Stability of Closed Systems. It's a paperback. On the Stability of... She read things like that. I was surprised too. Seems like she's been interested in structural dynamics for some time. Wish I had her passion. I'm just too dumb for stuff like that. Best I can do is share some studies. I see. Something softens in the woman's eyes. Okay, I will go look. Oh, that's alright, we can... Yeah, you should have gone way better about that. I mean, maybe say like it's a fragile book and you want to grab it personally. The door slams shut and we hear the sound of a turning lock. The steps retreat into the apartment. Man. We can go for plan B and just break in there. Great job. Shut up. Marina hisses quietly. Don't move yet. It's going as planned. Is it? To me, it looked like we just got the door shut in our face. He said she's gonna look. Just wait. When she comes back here empty-handed, we'll offer to search for it ourselves. She closed the lock just to go inside for a couple of minutes. Think she'll let us in all willy-nilly. If my theory's right, she won't. That's when we'll have to force our way through. I'm counting on you, Vatic. Are you serious? What's that? Can't push past a fragile little lady. Of course not. It's just... Shh! He's here. The door opens again. The woman peeks out. There you go. Whoa, what? Huh? And emerges from the slit, holding a small, soft-cover volume. Your book. When his gaze slowly moves between the tome and the woman's face, reaches out and carefully accepts it. Thank you. Thank you for being friends with her. The door shuts. The chance of her having that actual book is very small, but yeah, I mean, that wasn't really your fault. That was a slim chance. Marina flips through the book's pages absentmindedly. So, did you actually lend Ira that book? No. I don't think so, no. You don't think so? Digs her head. He gives me the tome and starts digging through her bag for what must be the 4th time already. Dang it. Where is it? The heck? Look down the stability of closest in my hand. Just like Marina said, it's a small paperback and a worn-out one at that. The year of issue says 1966. I open the book on a random page. If we are to arrange the components in order of cognition, the list will go as follows. Starting from highest, moral, belief, prejudice, subjectivity, objectivity, the desire to create, the desire to change, the desire for happiness, the desire for status, ambition, confidence, self-esteem, self-image, the desire for kinship, the desire for family, the desire for intimacy, the desire for a healthy body, the desire for stable income, the desire for plentiful resources, the desire for shelter, food, water, sleep, sex, procreation, exhalation, breathing, homeostasis, soul. The exact sequence remains a subject of debate. That being said, the soul is ubiquitously accepted as the root for all cognitive function at the time of writing. Each subsequent component following the root is the result of varying degrees of deviation from the base code, which... Are you digging for gold in there? I took our copy with me, to show her mom in case we end up searching the room. But it's... You go silent. Her movement's slowing to a halt. Marina? It's not here. Stares to her empty bag with an expression I've never seen before. She lifts her head and takes the book from my hands. The way Marina looks at it, is she trying to compare the item in front of her to the memory of the one she held this morning? Could be a different copy. She softly shakes her head. I don't know. Maybe you did lend it to her? Or doesn't respond. I look at Garen, but find myself unsure of what to make of his expression either. He wouldn't miss an opportunity to make a joke about this, right? Marina looks so lost. It'd be very cruel. No. It would be a very Garen thing to do. And this serious face. Seeing him with a face like that is oddly disconcerting. So it worked. Huh? It clicks up the book to her messenger, turns to us wearing her usual chipper grin. Guess old habits die hard. I'm the same old airhead. Huh? You caught me, Asya. Looks like I got some things mixed up with all this weird crap going on. That's okay. It happens to me too sometimes. Right? Took you this long to realize you've got mush for brains? Guess the people around you were too nice to point it out. Oh, but thank God you're here to tell me how it is, Z.A.T.O. Anyways, that sure was something, huh? Yeah. Oh, a lot of nothing's what it was. You didn't learn crap. Wrong. You see how her mom was acting. If you ask me, it's a little suspicious. You think so? Don't you? She was dead set on not letting us seeing a sliver of her flat. Why do you think that is? I understand what you're implying, but she might just be a private person. Ugh, ain't it obvious? She's sick of random people asking about her daughter. You two aren't wrong. I'm sure both these are big contributing factors. But even then, I don't know about you, but to me something about her behavior seemed a little too paranoid. I doubt privacy is all there is to it. I suppose. I can see what you mean. What I'm saying is even if it does confirm my theory, it certainly doesn't disprove it. Sure. Cool. Can I go home now? Stop right there. You said you're off duty? Man, what else is there to do? Contact Ira directly, duh. That's what you're here for. Huh? I thought my job was to push past her mom or something. Nah, I didn't expect a direct push to go smoothly. We just had to get that part out of the way. Now, comrades, this is where the real action begins. The real action? Yup. Follow me. I can hear Garrett's sigh behind me. Marina leads us right around the building, stopping on the side that looks out to the neighboring apartment block. And what are we supposed to do here? We walk to the small playground wedged between the buildings, leans down and starts clearing the snow out with her hands. Marina? This woman. Oi, you're gonna stand there and do nothing. Come on, help me out. With what? Jeez, you guys, use your hands. We're throwing rocks at Ira's window. I don't think that's a good plan. You? Garrett said in disbelief. Well, a normal suggestion, all things considered, is what I'd like to say, but then I look up to the 5th floor, where Ira's room's supposed to be. But isn't it a little too high? Asya, that's what we call a defeatist attitude. If it were the Great Patriotic War, I'd have to shoot you on the spot. Well, it really is high, though. Think you can throw that far? No harm in trying. And I'm betting on you to make that shot. Or will that be too hard for you? Of course not. I was talking about your noodle arms, not mine. Let's have a smug little laugh. Meanwhile, Garen cautiously looks over the building. So which window was that again? Should be the one over there. See you with a teddy bear? We're skinny apartment complex. A teddy. A teddy. Oh, found it. Right there. Where the window in my room would be. And there it is. Ira's window. That's the window that she was looking out every day. The window that she chose to put a plushie on. She did that so when she looked out the window, she'd also see her teddy bear. Maybe sometimes she'd hold it in her hands and squeeze it. Does the bear have a name? It has to. I wonder if it's something classic like Misha or Winnie. I suppose I heard it could be the type of girl to call it Sway the first thing that happened to pop into her mind. That does sound like her, but it tells me she didn't do that. I really think she spent time picking a name that would be the perfect fit. As the name she went with it turned out to be a little unconventional. But it might have felt so right that she couldn't imagine choosing anything else. I could totally picture it. God, that's so cute. So freaking cute. It's too adorable. Ira, you're too adorable. How do you know it's that one? You said you never visited. I mean, I've called her outside a couple times. I see. Then, Garen walks back trying to calculate the best possible angle. His face isn't looking all too confident. Marina, having dug up some pebbles from the ground, runs up to him and drops a few into his hand. Looks like I'm next in line. I don't think I'll be any good at this. Nonsense. What did I say about defeatism? Bah. 3 small rocks land into my mitten. They're wet and dirty and the dirt gets tangled in the wall. Something charming about that. I look up to Garen, tossing and catching a pebble in his hand. He's eyeing Ira's window with the intensity of a boxer gauging his opponent from across the ring. Well, what you waiting for? Piss off, I need to aim. Right. You're not solving a frickin' math equation. Just go for it. That's how the pros do it. Oh yeah? Gonna lead by example? With pleasure. Martha gives both of us a challenging look and turns to face the block. He takes... Marina, I don't know why I said Martha. She takes a couple of steps back, gripping a pebble in her hand. Then she exhales and... it lands in the snow. That's not even close. Shut up. It didn't even reach the wall. Hey, listen, it's the spirit that matters. You think the pros get to national level without a couple of fumbles? No, it's a rocky road. Victory starts with a mindset, a goal-oriented mindset. That's true. Oh yeah, sure, you're gonna go far. But throw like that, or one day you'll make it to the Paralympics. Yeah, big talk from the guy who's yet to make one shot. Why are you still standing there anyways, huh? Scared yours won't even fly that far? You suck at bluffing. Big almost theatrical swing gear and shoots his pebble across the yard. It draws a rather scenic arc. And bounces off the wall just below the 2nd floor. That's it? Better than your sad excuse for a throw. It's nostalgic. Years pass and you still pitch like a toddler. Zip it, Kaplan, or you're catching the next rock. Oh no, we're on a surname basis now. Be serious. Bet you are, Z.A.T.O. Listen here. First one to hit the target wins. Loser buys soda. Sure, you're on. Asya, your turn. But do I have to? It's pretty far. Come on, just for fun. Can't do much worse than me. Well, if all 3 of us are playing, how do we choose the loser? If the winner is the one who ends the game, We can't have two losers, right? Whoever it's the lowest, win, whatever. Just shoot already. I'm really no good at this. I'm always the last one to PE. Pick up to the 5th floor. I mean, even if you're a good shot, it's very hard in windy conditions to hit the small window of a 5th floor. Man, hanging out with Marina's really gonna run my wallet dry. Bye-bye allowance. No, she was right. It's a defeatist attitude. I can't let it bring me down. I've heard stories of people lifting cars in times of crisis. When it's do or die, us humans can pull off athletic feats that should be impossible. So can I. I just need to channel that. I need to get into the zone. Let my inner warrior out. My inner warrior. Yeah, that's right. I come from a long lineage of humans. The blood of prehistoric hunters flow in me. The ones that hunt mammoths, the ones that chase their prey for days on end. I think I'm feeling it. I feel it. I feel the adrenaline pumping. Someone's looking determined. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Show us how it's done. I take my swing. I'm sorry, Marina. I may not reach the 5th floor, but I'm not gonna come last. Not this time. This time I'll... Please actually do something crazy. Don't... Go off. I'm still proud of you, Asya. A bump off the outside, not even 2 meters away from me. I stand frozen in place. My ancestry. Well, everyone's off to a great start, it seems. This is just sad. Can I just drop out, please? I'm gonna take my pitiful look in size. Yeah, maybe sit this one out. Winning against you will feel kinda cheap. Right, no fun in that. Out of the way then. Kaplan, ready your wallet. Oh, at least they didn't make her pay. My Olympic self-esteem shambles as I scoot to the side. It's okay. People are not made for this. It's okay. One after another, Garen fires out the rest of his ammo. Oh. Each is a little higher than the one before, as one strikes the 3rd floor window pane. Crap. They all freeze up. Crap. Now it picks out scolds will draw the eyes of the whole neighborhood. Not that we're being all that inconspicuous to start with, but... Seconds pass. Nobody shows up. Without a collective exhale. Z.A.T.O would have killed you to be a smidge more careful. It told me to just go for it. Did I say that? You did. Well, you know, thoughtlessly following orders won't get you anywhere. Some critical thinking goes a long way. So, did we listen to you, or did we not pass the rocks? Marina, start running. Wow, scary. Also, it's my turn. Just scaring away with her shoulder. I shouldn't be expecting much, considering her first shot. But even though the angle was all wrong, it was quite forceful. She aimed just a little better. And his pebble shoots up fast and high. Did you break a window? Oh, it was dangerously close to the 4th story window, just above Garen's strongest throw. What? Marina looked surprised at how high she actually managed to hit. An arrogant smirk spreads across her face. Yeah, Z.A.T.O. I wonder why I called you here at all. But thanks for the help, I guess. You're free to go. Hey, sorry to have dragged you out here. Oh, it's all on me. Sorry for that. Looks like we can handle this by ourselves after all. See you around. What the heck do you mean, see you around? I'm just getting started over here. Rock collides with the wall just above the spot Marina's pebble hit. Wow. See that? I'm only revving up. Hey, guys? I point to the ground where I've etched some lines to the snow. Here, scoreboard. Oh, nice. Way to make yourself useful. Hey, can you draw mine a little higher? Oh, wait, no playing favorites. Yeah, sorry. No cheating, Marina. Jeez, whose side are you on? I like fair games, and I believe in you. Bleh. Oh, man. I love this art. The two kept pelting the poor building while I kept drawing notches on the scoreboard. Sometimes I run out to collect the rocks after they fall to the bottom. Oh, look, you're being very useful, Asya. If you think about it, this game's sort of like a reverse meteor shower. Rocks flying up to the heavens, never quite reaching their destination. If we captured them with a long exposure camera, they leave similar traces in the sky. A sea of dark parabolas, most are uneven, interrupted halfway through, unbroken. Ouch! I striking pebble hits my head. Asya, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Ow. Yeah, don't worry. Please keep going. Jeez, Yubina, watch where you stand. Sorry. And they're back at it. Looking at it now. Yeah, Marina's aim isn't the best. Really, it's kind of a coin toss between her setting the rock really high up or straight into the snow. Still, she puts a lot of force into those throws. Garen can see that. In spite of her flawed technique, Marina truly is a worthy opponent. I just noticed Asya now has a band-aid on her head. Oh, poor girl. 4th and a half. Okay, wait, that was, I'm sorry, I should have read that. So, that was right next to there, pretty much. Guys, you're almost there. Yeah. Watch this, kid. I'm gonna knock ours window right out. Please don't. Who are you calling kid? Make way. Oh, did you actually do it? Dang it. Well, you almost got it. Seriously? Next one's gonna be it. Count your prayers, Kaplan. And your cash. That's a cream soda, by the way. It's a horrible flavor. Cream soda? Really? That's pretty cute. How is it? Whatever. Actually, it's not very fair to you, is it, Asya? What do you mean? But we can't leave the squire out. Squire, the loser buys 2 drinks. One for the winner, one for Asya. If you're so eager to spend more money, be my guest. Oh, well, I like Duchesse. Heard that? Sure did. And for your information, I'll be having Tarhoon. Of course you will. I'm so lucky. My new wins and getting a free soda. Your wimp really has paid off. Alright, my shot. Get going, Vanek. The stores are right around the corner. Just throw already. Marina gets into position. I haven't missed one in a while. I got a good feeling about this. Swings her arm back. Wait, what did she just say? I haven't missed one in a while. Marina's aim is all dumb luck. But like in gambling, it's best to quit while you're still riding high. Otherwise, Marina, careful. We all knew it was gonna happen soon. Oops. Dark roof last and high. Went straight into and right through the 4th floor window. Bullseye. What the fuck? Everyone run. I'm gonna grasp my hand before I can fully process the situation. Almost bullseye by the nearest corner. The man's furious voice echoes between the building. Crappy brats. Your parents will pay for this, you hear? Kaplan, don't think I didn't see you. Crap. You idiot. Garland leans against the wall, unable to catch his breath. Shut up, you. This guy recognize me? Hey, maybe I'll make you famous. Frickin' marksman of the century. He punches his shoulder, but lets out a giggle nonetheless. Well, hey, let's hit the target. One you weren't aiming for? Details. The guys don't let us sigh. Wow, what a doozy. At least that man didn't seem to know who I was. My dad would kill me if someone complained. Or Marina. Hope that Lev won't be too mad. Her parents do. Her parents? I don't think she ever mentioned them to me. They work in a different city? Then why does their daughter live in Vorkuta 5? Maybe I should ask her sometime. I look up Marina, who's still exchanging verbal jabs with Garen. I'm not sure if I should interrupt, but... So, what do we do now? That small phone, sir. Maybe I shouldn't have said that after all. Good question. We're all done here, right? Aren't you eager to go home? Sorry to disappoint you, but I still have my plan C. Plan C? This whole throwing rocks at a window strategy isn't exactly foolproof. Even if we reached our floor, people don't usually respond after just one rock, yeah? True. So we need to hit that target at least a couple times. That would be difficult. And even if Ira is there to hear us, say she would respond. If she's really kept in there by force, you'd think she'd be screaming out in the street the first chance she got. So why the heck did we do all that in the first place? There's still a chance that we'd get some sort of reaction. Even if it's just 1 to a million, it's worth a go in my book. Your whole dumb theory hinges on that percentage. Yep. I mean, not so bad. If we believe Ira's at somebody's house here, then, it would be more like 1 to 6,000, right? Exactly. See? No, even less. Most of the apartments here are house 2 or more. There's at least 1 to 3,000. Oh my god, Shubina, who cares? Good thing you barely talk in class. Alright. For a minute, I forgot who Garrett was. Not that I expect to hear anything nice from him, but... Hey, don't talk to her like that. Lay off me. Anyways, why do you need me still? Need to break more windows for no reason? No, we need to get up here. Marina points towards the top of the apartment block we hid behind. Huh? The roof? Yeah. Do you still know how to climb there? Good grief. Why? You want to flash some Morse code into her apartment? Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. It's a really dumb idea. That probably won't work. Come on, people, there's no harm in trying. And if you got a flashlight? I don't. Like, on hand. No. Seriously? All boys carry stuff like that? What boys have you been talking to? Right, my bad. It's stuff that carries porny corn to card decks. Dang straight. What's with that proud face? But whatever. I wasn't planning on that anyway. Really, I just want to peek inside. Like, into Ira's window? Why wasn't this the first plan? I feel like this would have been a lot smarter to try this first. Yeah, not the most ethical option, but we're kind of short on those. Sure. Oh, just like that? No snark? No complaints? Yeah, not like that's ever worked before. Let's just get it over with. You're right about that. Alright, let's get going then. Okay. It's almost like, I hate that they're kind of making it seem like Garrett's not a horrible person. I guess it's that he was nice at one point, he's just a douchebag to impress people. He just loves the attention. Only some years ago, Garrett checked the access to... Oh, I'm sorry for almost recording for 3 hours. I said I was going to do an episode per thing. I didn't expect this to go out so long. Apparently some years ago, Garrett checked the access to nearly every rooftop in the city. Not counting the barracks and garages. Only a few residential blocks had theirs unlocked. Coincidentally, the building opposite of Iris is one of them. The little door creaks open on the 7th push. Where the howling of wind as Garrett peeks his head out of the opening. How is it? Can you climb outside? No, I better not. Slope is all slippery. Oh man, you see anything over there? Nope. The light's not even on. Let me look. He slides back down the ladder and Marina climbs up next. Whoa, what a view. Pretty cool, huh? No kidding. And Ira's block looks so close. Do you think we should have taken some pebbles with us? Should be a pretty easy shot from here. Oh, I can go down and get some. Stop right there, Shubina. Don't give Pavlichenokov over here any more ammo. Okay. It's just an idea. Marina rummages through her bag and pulls out a pair of binoculars. Well, someone came prepared. I sure did. Those look so cool. Right? You can look through them when I get down. She sticks her head out once again and aims her sight at Ira's room. Do you see anything? I've saw with a disappointed face. Nope. Told ya. Here you go, Asya. Thanks. Take the binoculars and make my way up to the ladder. I appear and a gust of wind ruffles my hair. I see now. Beauty. The dusty purple sky covers the whole world like a blanket. The cold duvet-like fog is so low and so endless. It feels like you could touch it if you stretch your arm out far enough. It's nothing like the summer dome that's so beautiful, so tall and so bright. It hurts to look at. I think I much prefer this kind of sky. I reach my hand out. Hey, Vadim? Yeah? Is this the tallest roof that you can climb? Kinda. It's high as residential buildings go. The tallest one we have is the research complex because it has that tower at the top. But no one's gonna let you go up there. I see. I put the pair of binoculars up to my eyes. Not sure I'm seeing much. Adjust them so it's not blurry. Oh, okay. I tinker with the angle and the focus wheel until the block in front of me becomes more clear. Wow. It really feels like I'm staring at it up close. Technology sure is amazing. Never mind that. I need to find Ira's window. The one with the teddy. Teddy, there. There it is. Light brown with a blue little bow. Oh, it's so cute. Hey there, Teddy. Although, I don't see much beyond that. The room is pitch dark. I want to say I see something. A mess of tangled hair, bright eyes, sad or angry. Maybe even scared. Maybe happy because someone out there has finally seen her. Maybe she's looking out at me. Maybe she was looking out at Marina too. But Marina couldn't see her. Maybe I can. But you have to try. I try really hard. Well, enjoying the view? Am. Nothing in the room? No. I lower the binoculars. There's nothing for me to look at there. Staring into that darkness feels wrong anyhow. I climb down the ladder, trying to understand the human shape that sat still by the curtain. The person in that window, when I struggle to see the one Marina missed, the shape of Ira's mother sitting in her daughter's room. I hope Ira's okay. So this was all a big waste of time. Well, I wouldn't say so. Alright, your stupid theory got confirmed as stupid. Awesome. Well, I was here for it. Hey, now the evidence is inconclusive at worst. I really don't think it's true, Marina. Sorry. Me too, Asya. Why are you so hung up on it anyways? You weren't doing anything for days and now you're suddenly playing detective? Hey, that's not... I don't like that. I just got an idea in my head, so I thought, hey, maybe I'd check. And then maybe I could help somehow. It's true being unable to do anything can feel really awful. She's been worried all week about him. Oh yeah, I bet. You know she was out yesterday? Hanging with friends, howling like a hyena. Yes, I know that. Why the fuck do you care? Whoa, okay. Calm down. I'm just telling you how it looked. I don't give a dang either way. Whatever. Oh, actually, you lost. Huh? The drinks. You always remember? What? How the heck did I lose? Well, the last shot was mine, so that's the logic you're going with? You were also very rude. Still are. We need reparations. The only one who deserves reparation here is Shubina for getting hit with your dumb rock. And so do I for being dragged around by you two weirdos. He's not like you had anything better to do. He's in the company of two beautiful ladies that treat himself. Show me the beautiful ladies, then we'll talk. I was planning to go to the cinema with my boys before you called. It was a US movie too. Dang it. Oh, right. They're showing it this week. I want to see that one. I remember that. Hey, let's go watch it. Huh? The movie? Like, all together? Well, yeah. Then it won't feel like the day is wasted, right? I guess, but with you? Oh, I see. Asya, he's never taken a girl to the cinema before. He's shy. Oh, really? I've been to the cinema with girls, alright. I just don't want to be stuck in a room with you two. I'll catch the crazy. Better start owning your own house if that's what you're worried about. Boy. Well, whatever. We're gonna have a gay old time without you. Happy. Who needs a guy who can't stick to his word, right, Asya? What friggin' word? Your win condition makes no sense. Oh, right. I was really looking forward to that, Soda. Yeah, I bet you were, you freeloader. You're getting one no matter what. How's that fair? It's not. Marina demonstratively turns around and beckons me with her hand. Come on, Asya. Let's leave him to his card stash. A guy who's too cheap to buy you a measly Duchess ain't worth your time. Really, we should warn all the other girls around him. Hey, it's not about money and you know it. Ciao, Vatic. We got a date with Hollywood. Okay. Bye, Venom. Hey, Kaplan. That's blatant provocation. Wait. Garen catches up to us. Oh, is he actually gonna take us out? This is really wholesome. Oh man. The game's so good at switching tones from being really dark. And like, you don't know what's gonna happen with the mystery. Switching to like, these are still just high school kids. We walk together down the road to the community center. Rita and Garen keep bickering. Constantly laugh and so do I. It's not that I have any illusions regarding this. Tomorrow things will be the same they've always been. Garen will still be the same Garen and Marina. After the iron situation fades from our collective mind, they have no reason to talk to me anymore. It's only natural. I understand that the moment I'm living now, this brief glimpse of what living correctly is supposed to feel like, will soon end. I should appreciate it for what it is. I'm not sure if actual friends are supposed to be this rude to each other, but this is good enough for me. My memory will certainly cast all the interactions today in a more favorable light. It will correct these small unpleasant parts, and what will remain is... Careful, don't spill. I'm trying. Rita passes around the package of corn puffs she smuggled in. Garen is holding onto our communal bottle of cream soda, the result of a regretting compromise. He still would have preferred Duchess. By the way, you know what this one's about? Oh yeah, Asya, do you? It's about some superstar lady, judging by the poster. You're gonna have that right. Marina leans in and whispers. It's about a cross-dresser. Oh, wow. Cool, right? Dang it, why are you spoiling it? That's not a spoiler. It's a taste of what's to come. So it's like, hello, I'm your aunt? Oh, I mean, I guess we already have a movie about that, huh? There's something like it hot, too. They ran it last year. You're right. Man, I wanted her to be a bit more shocked or something. Please, guys in dresses are old news. My brother watched this movie that had a totally naked chick on screen. A movie, huh? I'm serious. Like a real Hollywood film. They showed them doing it, too. Cool. That's, very brave. Don't look at me like that. You girls just don't get it. I get it. What was the film? Crap, I don't remember. The Stuntman? No, maybe not that. It's starting. The light dims and the regular pre-movie roll of fiddle starts to play. I don't find it especially funny, but Marina's giggling by my side makes me smile. And the film begins. The film. What can I say? I've seen a couple of foreign films before. Let me save because my last save was a while ago. But American ones, they're in a whole different league. They're bright and shiny like a glossy magazine. Because the fabric of that world is made from a material that's so much more refined than ours. How much of it is real, I wonder? Maybe it's a wishful projection, like a really good kind of propaganda film. No, that's not it. It's not even close to something like that. It's not flat at all. It isn't stiff. If a world this lively and colorful is truly, completely artificial, then I'm certain the people who created it didn't doubt its absolute reality for a second. I realized this a long time ago. A kind of rule, an axiom. It goes like this. A fake is only truly good if its creator cannot tell it from the real thing. This must be an exquisite fake. Marina laughs, and so does Garen, and so do I. So does every other person in the theater. My face hurts from the grin that refuses to go away. I keep laughing along even when I can't see the screen. All the colors start to blur, even the sounds. What are they saying? I don't understand. Are you everyone laughing so I laugh along? My cheeks feel hot. There's music blaring. Is there some sort of montage happening? I don't know. It's all just noise. My cheeks. And how much I wipe, my face is still wet. Even stared down on my knees, away from the flashing lights, the fog in front of me won't clear. Hey, Asya? Are you okay? Marina, I hear whispering to me. I feel her gently caressing my shoulder. For some reason I can't respond. My vocal cords won't work. He keeps asking me quiet questions I receive no answer. She mutters something to Garrett, he mumbles back. I'm not sure if he's saying something to her or to me. Before long. Did you have a panic attack or faint? Where is this? This is a hospital. For long, I found myself in the foyer in Marina's arms. She slowly pats my hair. I don't know how long we've been sitting here. By the time I hear Garrett's voice, my throat feels suddenly dried out. What's going on? Does she feel sick? Something like that. Yubina, hey. You alright there? Something hurt? Be quiet for a minute. My voice. I can't form a sentence. I throw a rock into a lake, but the splash makes no sound. Just ripples. It's okay. I shake my head now more violently. Rita leans away and lets me sit up properly. He stands next to us looking befuddled. Why is he here? The movie is still going. I sniffle it and tip to catch my breath. Tissue? No, thank you. If you want something to drink. No. My surroundings come fully into view. The community center, the muddy sky outside, the thin electric light. It's been 5 days. Right now. What do you think she's doing? Do you think she wants to go home? Do you think she misses her mom? Asya, do you think she's crying? No, probably not. Been too long. Even I couldn't cry for so long. After so long, I think that everyone I knew has just forgotten me. They'll find her. Investigation's still ongoing. So, no, that's not what I mean. Even if they found Ira today, I sniff again before I can refuse. Marina shoves a paper napkin in my hand. I crumble it thoughtlessly. How can we do this? Do what? Everything. Watching some movie and laughing, making jokes, all the while Iris. So what? You want to sit around and cry until she magically shows up? Adam, No. I know that's impossible. Then what? What are we supposed to do? I don't know. But this, it makes me feel all rotten. No, Asya. Marina tries to hug me again, but I push her away. Sorry. Listen, it's not your freaking fault. It's not ours either. If you want to beat yourself up for it, sure, go ahead. But you're acting like she's dead won't help her feel less sad or whatever. Ow! What? Marina punches Garen's hand and mouth shut up. The thing is, I know he's in wrong. That's how his world operates. The reality that Garen knows and the Ira that Garen knows. I believe the same thing about our issues. Tell you that's not the world I live in. There are things I'm allowed and not allowed to do. I'm a swine that wanted out its pigsty to the grassland. Not a world that I was ever meant to see. I came to enjoy the view and thank almighty heavens for the chance to do so. But I can't call it home. I have to know my place. When a pig frolics through the field, it looks ridiculous. When a pig frolics through the field and the horse lays in a ravine with broken legs, it looks repugnant. I understand what you're saying about him. It's impossible for me to think like that. Why? I know Ira wasn't very polite to you, or anyone really. I don't expect you to feel bad, I understand. But I'm not supposed to live anymore. Didn't even know her that well. That's right. He's absolutely right. Well, isn't this embarrassing? I have no argument. You've done it again, Garen. You drove me into a corner, and I don't know how to respond without making myself look like a fool. Feel free to laugh. You've earned it. It's a good one. Come on. Why aren't you laughing? Go back to the theater. What? You heard me. Leave us alone, okay? Alright. Whatever. There's a soda bottle next to me and throws his jacket on. Huh? You're not finishing the film? With a mood like that? I'll pass. No, I'm sorry. Forget it. He walks out into the snow. Marina and I stare at the door in silence. After a couple of seconds, Marina picks up the cream soda and takes a big swig. Ah, dang it. Next on the bitch the same way a middle-aged man slapped an empty glass of vodka on the table. Yeah, I thought I was on to something. No? Forgive me, Asya. I'm an idiot. No, you're not. Don't say that. It's my fault. Shouldn't have dragged everyone out here. No, I shouldn't have reacted like that. I just ruined it for everyone. You didn't. I felt the same way. I know it's all stupid. I just thought, wouldn't it be great if I could change something or do something like that really helped, you know? I knew I had no chance from the start, but I kept telling myself, hey, what if it works? It's dumb as heck. Sorry for pulling you along like that. No, please don't be. I really, even if it turned out like this, I still had fun today. Oh, so fun's allowed now? I mean, I'm just messing with you. Marina sighs. She gets up and loses her ponytail. You're a very forgiving person, Asya. I can't imagine living like that. Please don't get me wrong. It's a wonderful thing. I wish I could forgive myself this easily, but I should have known better. I'm too old to play pretend. She turns to me. You want to go home? Or will you finish the film? I'll go home. Thought so. That day didn't have gone on forever. Finally came to a close. That's putting it nicely. It came to a screeching halt. Not that I'm sad. I knew what it was from the start. A nice illusion, a peak at something distant and unattainable. An American film. A dream you'll inevitably wake up from. But did it really have to end that way? If only I didn't get unreasonable, maybe then. No. The next scene stays the same. Right when you cut the one that comes before. We could sit through the whole movie. We'd even go to Z.A.T.O right after. We could walk around all evening and talk and have fun. But tomorrow I'll be the same old me. Tomorrow I'll be Garen with the same old Garen. Tomorrow I'll find a new reason to make fun of me. Tomorrow I'll hear the same old jokes from my classmates. Tomorrow I'll look at the ceiling and pray for Ira to come. She won't. Ira. She could probably throw a pillow at the 5th floor, no problem. Well, maybe not complete without effort, but she threw a chair. It's as easy to do as it looks, you know. You totally win. And then she get a free drink from Marina. Oh, would her favorite flavor be? Maybe, Baco? I can see that. Yeah, like Baco too. And we'd all go to the movies. I've probably seen a bunch of American films already. I can imagine her going to the cinema all alone. I'd have no qualms about that. Going together would be so much fun. Today's film was hilarious. I bet you'd be laughing all the way through. I'd like to see that. I think I got snow in my boots. Crud. Why for coming up with the idea so late? But in all honesty, I thought of it when looking down from the roof opposite to Ira's. I just got swept up in the conversation we got to share. Also, dragging Marina back there after she got noticed would be rather risky. I think I can't handle it myself, though. I don't exactly believe in Marina's theory. Even Marina herself never actually believed in it. Frankly, that kind of speculation was plain disrespectful, but even then, there's something I still wanted to do. Snow piles on fast so the lines need to be as deep as I can make them, and dig all the way to the ground. As legibility goes, nothing beats black text on a pure white canvas. By the time morning comes, it won't look as nearly as striking, but it should still be readable. I climb a little play letter to check if everything's okay. Yeah, should be good enough. Good enough for who? Ira's mother? Yeah, I'm just being tasteless. It's an offensive thing to write. Acknowledging that won't make it any better. I'm not so principled as to erase it. I'm selfish. I need today to end a certain way. This end makes me content. I climb down from the frozen ladder and head home. A message sprawls across the playground under Ira's window. Switch toy if you're there. I respect it. Just anything is a good sign. Gem signal B. That is where... Oh, wait. Give me a second. Yeah, that's where I'm going to end it. I expected an episode to end. This might be the end of the episode as well. But it's been 3 hours. I don't want to keep you here for too long. Because I didn't expect to go out this long. I thought it was going to be episode 2 is going to pop around the 2-hour mark. Same thing as the first episode. It ended then. But this went on way longer than I expected. I was just having such a good time doing it. My voice acting, I apologize, it got a little bit worse towards the end because my throat is so dry. It wasn't taking any breaks. It was just a straight thing right there. And yeah, I don't know. He was doing 3 characters of voice at once. That was a bit difficult, but I'm loving this story. I know it's probably gonna be a thing where Garen's just a douchebag when you go back to school and things like that, but I don't know. I'm really loving and enjoying the story. It's just so good. It really drives you in. And I saw this game, I said in the first episode months ago, I just never expected it to be this good. I won't say everything because I'll save it for the end of the series, obviously. But I just really love this game, and I hope you do as well. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate you all, and farewell for now.